All right, mics are hot.
That one?
Check a 1, 2. Okay, that's good. I'll deal with that.
Check 1, 2. Nothing?
No.
I got nothing in my ear.
Ah, there you are.
Check 1, 2.
Yeah, beautiful.
Syphilis.
Sibilance. Jump to. Jesus, I forgot how bassy these fucking phones are. God damn it.
There we go. Thoroughly hooked onto my ears.
Ooh, okay, that's better. Turn these up a little. There I am. I can hear myself now.
All right, so I'm going to mute you guys and get this going. All right, kids, here we go.
This is the latest disclosure in a report from National Civil Defense Headquarters in Washington. It has been established that persons who have recently died have been returning to life.
Welcome to Dead Radio.
We're not doing that.
How did she come to have sex with a dead man?
Don't call me Radio Unit 91.
You're a dead man. You're a dead man!
He's God here in this radio station.
Place where the dead speak.
Rebel Radio!
I'm a fake? Yes. How'd you like to be dead?
You ever think about doing radio?
My team is dead!
But you're not crazy. You're me. And this is just radio.
By the powers vested in me by the Federal Communications Commission, I command you to get on the microphone in a serious manner and continue this broadcast.
Yeah!
You're having fun.
Hold on. Turn this down so everybody can hear it.
You don't want to peak too early. Let's not get the highlight of the show right off the bat.
I'm not going to wear this drum the whole fucking time.
What kind of commitment do you have?
0.
Fair.
Hear my words and bear witness.
4 score and...
4 score.
3 whores
3 years ago. We started this podcast. And now it's the 200th episode.
You're as good
Right.
with spoken word as you are with a snare drum.
Yeah. I'm very good at this. I host open mic every week.
Can you please just do this?
Yeah.
Can you just go up and do that for 6 minutes?
All right. Okay, now it's getting hot in here. That's better.
How do you think the rest of us feel?
I'm actually rather chilly. I'm going to put my sweatshirt on.
Well, you're not wearing wool coats. No. Like the other half of
He's wearing a suit jacket that he got at a thrift store.
Don't ruin the mystique.
Your cravat.
My cravat came out. Is that what they're called? Cravats?
No, cravat's like a big tie. I don't really know what that's called.
Ruffle?
Yeah.
Well, welcome, everyone. Oh, man, I don't know if I could do these headphones the whole time, but I'm going to try. All right. Hi, guys.
What's
Hi.
happening?
How's it going?
Welcome to the Dead Radio Podcast Bicentennial episode.
Woohoo!
Episode, for those who don't speak Latin, episode number 200.
Is that Latin?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It is
I'm under
tonight.
good authority. That's Latin. So, yeah, we figured what better way to what's the word? I'm looking for?
Celebrate?
Celebrate the bicentennial is to have a funny hat party with the two that joined us on the 100th
The
episode.
Centennial episode.
The Centennial episode.
I sense a trend.
Tanner Townsend.
So
and
yeah, we'll see. We'll see you again in 2 years.
Yeah.
Let's first introduce Tanner Townsend, the owner, the proprietor of Crafted Cup at 44
Coffee
Raymond
mogul.
Crafted
Tanner
Cup Coffee
Townsend.
House at 44 Raymond Avenue in Poughkeepsie. Our biggest monetary supporter.
And it's even more true now.
Yeah, he fixed it. So.
Oh, you fixed it?
I fixed
Yeah.
it, and I upped the dollar amount.
Yay! How much?
$1 whole dollar.
No, $5 whole.
Ooh.
It's now $30.
Nice.
That's good. Well, that means Libsyn's totally covered, and that's great.
Yeah.
Also,
So this officially isn't costing us money anymore.
yay!
Note to self: reduce Patreon membership by $4.
Also, in tow is Christian. Griffin. From last, if you don't remember, last time he was here, he was fine, and then all of a sudden he wasn't.
It was like the last 10 minutes of the show, you just went off the rails.
Yeah.
Yeah, we call that the switch.
Yeah, I noticed the switch flip, or it's just the switch. Actually, I just realized that my volume was turned down, so let me get a cleaner.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck! I'm about to die!
No. That's my. I'm super excited about that one because that's gonna.
Yeah,
fit
I
a
want
lot of
that. Can you
things.
send that to me?
It's on my Dropbox. I don't know if you have access.
I don't
to
have
that.
access.
All right.
Oh,
we'll
yeah,
see.
I probably do because it's under your email.
Yeah.
Probably.
Can
No, that's separate from Google. What am I talking
I
about?
don't know.
Can I have it as a text tone? Kind of amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably just, what, an MP4 or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would work.
Nice.
So I went with the Bicentennial drummer outfit. I tried to replicate what was on the back of the that quarter. What one was that?
Well, you have
one?
to turn the hat sideways.
Oh, it has to be.
Yeah,
The other way?
Yeah, see-
it's actually turn it backwards.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
No, other way.
Ah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this?
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, like that. That's
Yeah.
If you
Look
look,
at-
at the
look at
quarter,
our
look at the
Instagram.
quarter.
That's how
yeah.
he had it in the quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why do you
Oh
think
my
mine's
God.
on backwards?
Oh, I don't know. I thought you were just an idiot. Came down the stairs and came through the freaking curtain. I was like, what the fuck is he doing? He's wearing that wrong. I can't believe that.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes me so angry.
Yeah.
He's a little bit more like, I'm more formally dressed than he is, though. In that
Well, it's a
Yeah.
formal occasion.
Well, I went at work today. Like as I was leaving, I was like, "Oh shit! I should see if there's a bicentennial quarter in there, and I'll put something up on Instagram." And sure enough, there was. You got the tag sticking out of it.
I'm not doing it anymore. No, the other ones.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you're getting rid of the hat.
Yeah, I can't do these fucking. First of all, I can't do the hat because I'm starting to sweat. Second of all, I can't do these.
a very warm hat.
because I can't hear a goddamn thing.
I wore that
nuance-wise.
to,
All I
uh,
hear is.
I wore that to Ryan's wedding.
That
Nice.
hat?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, it was on Halloween,
Oh,
so.
okay.
This hat is strangely comfortable.
I mean, this
So.
is comfortable too. It
Okay.
just like it's just fucking.
So, for those just listening, we explain what Ryan is dressed as. Tanner's dressed as a pirate for some reason.
Sort of.
See, if I
Yeah.
had
Pirate
that coat,
adjacent.
like I wanted that coat,
Yeah. Like
that kind of coat.
This coat could, it's dual function.
Mm-hmm.
If I got eye makeup on, it's pirate.
Uh-huh.
If I have a drum, it's not. See?
See, what Tanner does, because he's a successful business owner, he's able to go out and get nice costume stuff, where I have to go to Goodwill and put shit together. So, oh my God, that's so much better. Okay, so if I'll direct your attention to we'll start at the feet and we'll move up. These are actually shoes that I had a long time ago. That they're dress shoes that I don't want anymore. So I wear those, and they're square-toed. The only thing I'm missing is a buckle, so I'd have to put in a buckle.
You don't have construction paper?
I'm doubled up on stockings because the ones that Brooke had were a little too sheer, so I borrowed another pair of knee-high socks, and then I put so I'm wearing Brooke's stockings. like the ones from the egg. And then the pants and the jacket are from a Riff Raff costume. The vest is a serious black costume. And the handkerchiefs are just handkerchiefs that we had. And the shirt is oversized, and I don't want it anymore. I don't need it anymore. So this is my... I basically just went into my costume closet, which it really is a closet at this point. It's a wardrobe, I should say. And, yeah, I found all the stuff I needed.
Well, that's
to do
pretty
this right.
impressive.
It is impressive, I know.
Yeah.
That's why I'm talking about it.
What are you
'cause I know
dressed up
people
as,
are like,
Christian?
what the fuck?
Ernest Hemingway?
Tommy Bahama.
I had a similar idea. Like, I should just open my closet and see what I have. And this shirt I rarely get to wear because I get mocked. But
And rightly so.
Yeah, you should be drinking a Paloma.
Do we have the stuff for that?
No.
No.
So, yeah, you look. Everybody looks very dashing, except Adam. He didn't put any effort in.
No, I was gonna get the Abraham Lincoln hat, but I was already carrying your hat, and I was on a skateboard.
And who
I
can
just
carry more
did it.
than one hat at a time?
Yeah.
It's
Well, you got the remote
it's
in
a
one
lot.
hand.
Well,
I had a
could've-
helmet on,
I was like,
so
you
I
could have
couldn't.
worn one of
No,
them.
I had a helmet on.
I haven't able. I think I have. I have like 4.
Oh,
top
you might
hats.
still have that.
I have.
Yeah.
I think
You
I
still have
yo-
it.
I have yours and a bunch of others.
All right. Well, we'll get it on the break.
All right. Very good.
Yes.
And then we'll all take off.
Yeah, and you can just wear yours for the second
You
half.
can just be in character for
Okay.
the second half of the show. It's perfect.
I definitely
Sure.
brought a replacement hat. 'cause,
Oh yeah. You gotta have a costume change.
I mean,
Yeah.
gay.
Yeah, of
Hello.
course.
Yeah.
So yes, 200 episodes. This has been a wild ride. We want to thank you all for the support over the years. This will be our final episode. Please.
We're booked out 2 months. Almost 3 months.
Yeah, I know. It's great. And when we dried up at the end of the year last year, and now it's just like, it's great. They're all flooding in. They want a piece of us. They heard about how fancy I was dressed. I was going to dress for this show, and boo bam. Checking in on the, this is not for the show. I'm pretty sure she doesn't realize we're doing a show, which is weird because she's supposed to be a fan of ours. Tony O from Knitting is Metal is just checking in. She wants to do another fundraiser for Hudson Valley Creator Fest, and she's trying to think of what album she'd like to do this year for people who aren't in the know.
Chumbawamba.
Tub thumping.
Beautiful.
Wow, just like off the cuff.
Yeah.
Like there was no hesitation.
Yeah, it's the first thing that came to my head, and it's perfect.
So
You want to know what I love the most about that album? There's a track that skips. I wonder how many people returned that album.
Just
That's
because
genius.
Of that.
Yeah.
That's genius.
So yeah, the album she was she set up a fundraiser thing so that
it was
every
not a Kickstarter, a GoFundMe.
yeah, that was
Yeah.
it. Or something to that effect. Yeah, and then for every $1 that you contributed, she'd have to listen to 1 minute of Metallica's Saint Anger album. So she sat here and listened to.
She
got
made
to,
it through like 45 minutes. She just sat here and knitted while we just talked to Mac.
The album is 70 minutes long.
Good
Yeah,
So
and she had to listen to it like almost 2 times through.
yeah.
So
So she it was a real hard, and we kept checking back in, making sure she was actually listening to it, and she was. She just wrote "oh shit" to Chumbawamba, but that's
Yeah.
got to happen. For
I mean,
sure.
they probably have more than one album, but you know the one I mean.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
what
The
with
one,
tub thumping.
the only one that anyone
Yeah.
knows. By the way, did you spell it right when you typed it out? Too?
Doesn't
It's
matter.
phonetic, right?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, he can't even spell municipal.
Pissing the night away. Oh, Danny boy.
Wait,
Are we doing titles, or are we just doing the Bicentennial?
I don't. Well, I mean, we could do
Yeah.
hashtags. So you can write them down. Go ahead.
Because I'm going to write
Go
Pissing
ahead.
the Night Away, oh, Donny Boy.
I think it's Danny boy.
Danny? Yeah.
So it's an English person singing it, right?
Oh,
Danny boy.
Danny boy. Danny boy.
I'm just surprised anybody has ever heard any other song on that album other than that one.
She just said it might be even funnier if I just listened to that one song. No,
No, it's got to be the whole album.
I want her to taste.
Yeah, I want her to learn lyrics.
I want her to the full effect
Yeah.
of Chumbawamba. Yeah, and that multi-platinum selling album.
Yeah, it did really
That
well.
is not a fucking joke. It sold millions. So stupid. But yeah. For
Got old Logs Callahan checking in too.
what did he say? What did old
He said,
Logs
"Now
say?
I get what the hell the quarter was for." Because I just posted a quarter to Instagram and just tagged everybody and didn't say what it was all about. I was thinking about doing something like first person to figure it out gets a free T-shirt, but I didn't really.
Well,
wanna
we
give
know
away a
Logan
T-shirt.
wouldn't have gotten the T-shirt.
No, yeah, because he's stupid.
Hi, Logan.
Old Logs
Old
Callahan.
Logs Callahan, our good buddy, performing with his band For No One at Hudson Valley Creator Fest on May 5th
Yeah.
this year. Maybe.
You better have Call Me Out fucking down by
Yeah,
then.
and I'm not talking like that somber, sad motherfucker Call Me Out. I want something little with snappy, something with a little pep. It's too sad. He's such a sad boy. He makes sad boy music. So yeah, I have a bottle in front of me. So we're gonna do this right now. It's What Are You Drinking?
You know you're supposed to have tits to do that dance, right?
Huh?
You know you're supposed to have tits to do that
Wow,
dance, right?
they're forming.
He said fat skinny earlier.
Yeah,
So
they're coming in.
Skinny fat, I think, is the actual. Yeah.
I'm glad we're doing this because I was like, why are we not drinking yet?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So I don't know who's this from.
That's for me.
Oh, it's my birthday gin.
Yeah.
So we both got each other liquor for our birthdays.
Yeah.
As friends.
From the same
I was gonna get you
distilling
the exact same bottle since you liked it so much.
Oh, there we go.
Mazel tov.
But they have a vodka and a gin. And I learned a little bit about so this is from Catskill Distilling Company. They're very interested in being at Creator Fest, which is awesome.
I would love to have them on the
Yeah.
show as well.
Yeah. So he wants to do a show from there, like go on the tour, and then do a show from there.
Ooh, I kind of like that.
Yeah.
That
So we
is
could do a remote
on location.
because I've been wanting to do more stuff like that for a while. So we would kind of do like we'd go on the tour, I'd video, like record the whole thing, cut that together into a YouTube video, but then we'd also do a podcast with an interview right after, talk about what we learned. Multimedia.
After the tasting.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, Catskill Distilling Company. I have their Curious Gin.
He also gave me that little taster glass for your birthday.
Yeah, I have in a
cute.
little Catskill. I like these glasses. These are my
Well,
favorite.
they're great for
I have a
this
cou-
kind of thing.
Have more glasses down here?
Yeah,
I do.
Do
I
you
do.
have? Everybody else wants to drink.
Some rocks glasses or low ball glasses, as I like to call them.
We're gonna need ice.
I don't know.
It's just alcohol.
Yeah.
Can I have one too?
Adam gets his signature glass. So we have this Salt Point. These are Salt Point mead glasses that are given to us. I also
Slate point meter,
Oh yeah, Slate Point meadery. Maybe we'll have him on the show for that one.
You said slate? Because that's not what I heard you say.
They said, "Oh, what'd you hear?"
Slave point
No,
meadery.
slate.
That's not
Maybe
right.
it's because I'm still missing a tooth.
Slave Point meadery.
Yeah, it's Slate Point
I
meadery
don't
now.
know.
Trying to bring it back.
All right, so who are gin drinkers here?
I'm gonna
Anybody?
try some. I've already tried it, but
Alcohol drinkers.
Yeah, I don't want a ton because I just want to taste it because I've got other stuff.
Yeah, I want
share in a
curious
second.
about that.
Yeah, me too.
So,
But
all right,
I'm
so
always
I don't want to taste it.
passing this
That's good.
around.
thank you.
Curious gin.
Splash.
Say
Thank
when.
you.
Say when.
When
So let's go with
nice.
let's go with the nose. Smells like gin.
A very strong juniper.
The only thing,
aromatics coming
right
in.
off the bat, the only criticism I have is that I like to know what blend of herbs that they put in the gin.
Mhm.
It says 14 exotic, blah 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 blah. I like to actually know because some gins put some weird shit in
Yeah.
their stuff.
He gave me the whole spiel, but I don't remember.
The one that Mom got me from Texas, that's got fucking cayenne pepper and rose hips in it. It's weird, and but it's very very good.
Is it spice?
Yes, it actually has like a spice. Like it keeps this kind of like very very subtle spice, like just stuck in the back of your throat the entire time drinking it. It's really nice.
This is
However,
good. I get a little like cardamom.
Yeah.
From it.
This I would never mix with anything.
Oh my God.
Right?
That is just wonderful.
Yeah, they're probably watching right now too.
There's a
it's delicious.
sweetness to it. It's
Yeah.
a sweeter gin,
And it's
but
super smooth.
And I'm usually a drier gin guy.
So I would also highly recommend their vodka. It's along this same kind of line. It's he didn't describe the process completely to me, and I don't want to butcher it, but you would almost think that the vodka was vanilla flavored.
Oh.
Wow.
Because it's all, I mean, it's like real spirits. It's not, distilled 7 times. Oh, great. So it tastes like nothing. Okay. So you took shit ingredients and you just distilled out all the flavor. Yeah. So this is good shit.
really
this
good.
makes me want to modify or help Chad modify his still so that we can make some gin.
It's super. Yeah,
This is very good.
Secret formula of expertly selected exotic botanicals. You fucks. Well, it's really good. Very drinkable. Without anything in it, and
I think the most I would ever do would be like a wedge of lime with an ice cube.
So far,
ice cube, but even neat.
Yeah.
It's super smooth.
Yeah. So this is the third thing that we've had from these guys, and we can't say enough about them. A fine vintage.
Where are they out of again?
Bethlehem, New York.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
they're
still
right near the original Woodstock site.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
they actually have like a commemorative like Woodstock like. I mean, I would have gotten it for him, the vodka, but it was like a little bit more expensive and it was a lot smaller.
So like
I'm not much of a vodka guy anyway.
it's
You
like
know, I
two-
like
this was-
vodkas, but I'm much
It's like
prefer
2 scoops of hippie in every bottle.
Yeah. It's just like toenail trimmings. Woodstock.
Red wax.
They scrape off that film that's
Yeah.
on their arms all the time.
And the
What
bottom
is
of the
that?
feet
It's
because
just
they don't wear
dirt.
shoes.
Why is there just dirt everywhere? It's
Small lock of dreadlock.
Yeah, just a ribbon tied in a bow.
It's like instead of a worm, it's a small lock of dreadlock.
Yo, drink the dread. Drink the dread, you fucking trip. It's residual from the guy they cut it off.
What? Oh yeah, this is super. I can't wait to drink the entire bottle
That's good.
over the course of probably a month.
3
It takes me a long time.
Yeah.
I
3
still have
hours.
this stuff from Texas.
Yeah, well.
It takes me a long time. To
I put a significant dent in the vodka that I didn't bring the vodka because I kind of figured we were going to be drinking this and you guys were going to, I didn't.
Makes
I thought
sense.
it would have been
Makes
overkill.
sense. We're not going to be
Yeah.
thirsty.
Yeah.
No, on that,
Well,
a little parched.
Oh yeah. Okay. Patience.
Hurry.
So the last time we were here, I brought a bottle of what we were drinking at home regularly, and then a bottle of something special. So to follow suit, I did the same thing. We've since switched our regular house bourbon-ish. We were doing basil before, but now we've switched mainly to a rye household. So our standard go-to is Michter's Rye,
Cool.
which is one of my favorites.
Where have I had this?
They've got it at Millhouse, assuming I haven't drank it all sometimes.
I had. Yes, that's where I had it. I
Mhm.
got it. Yes, I got it for Brooke, I believe,
Mhm.
and I got something else. And in true fashion, I liked that one, and she liked the one I had, and I
switched,
liked
yeah.
the one she had. So we switched.
It's a great one. So that's like our house rye now, and I've been on a rye kick lately. So then I got this one, and then I bought something extra special. Went to Arlington. They hooked me up. Apparently, this is a more rare bottle to come by, and it ought to be for as expensive as it was. So
Angel's
I've
Envy
never heard of
finished
that.
rye.
yeah, they said they
Oh.
ordered 3 cases and were able to get 4 bottles.
Rye whiskey finished.
Really?
That's all they were able to have. So this
Wow.
is one of the 4 bottles they had.
Rye whiskey finished in Caribbean rum casks.
Oh,
or
I'm gonna
Caribbean,
like
however
this.
you feel.
Do you,
I say Caribbean. Are you a Caribbean or Caribbean person?
I'm a Caribbean guy.
I think I say Caribbean.
I
but
think I might say both.
So here's the deal. It is Caribbean unless there's pirates in front of it, and then it's Caribbean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
It sounds
Or
weird.
Yeah,
Pirates
oh,
of the
it does
Caribbean.
sound
Yeah,
fucking weird.
But
I
other
never
than-
even noticed.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
going to see the new Pirates of the Caribbean movie. That's the
Pirates
only
of
time
the
I say
Caribbean.
it like that.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna start saying it the other way,
Right.
just to weird people
So
out. They're
weird.
gonna be
I
like,
watched
"Oh,
so
Pirates
weird.
didn't say it like
Don't
that."
like it. I don't like it.
Yeah.
It's weird. Yeah.
You're not gonna say I'm gonna go on a Caribbean cruise.
No, Caribbean cruise.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
Caribbean cruises.
Wow. That's weird.
Yeah.
Where did you have that shirt?
I've had
or-
this shirt for like 10 years.
All right, it's one of those. Would you have to buy it for a
You look
party
like
or
a
something?
CIA agent
Who's
in Havana.
trying to blend
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Like
Failing.
you've been an analyst for like 9 years, and they finally gave you a
we're
gig
putting you
on the
in the
ground.
field.
This is the first
Yeah.
one. It's
Yeah.
the first gig.
Yeah.
He's the guy in the beginning of Jurassic Park when he's meeting.
Yes.
with
Yeah,
what's his
Yeah,
nuts,
totally. Totally.
Yeah. What the fuck is his name? Dotson. We've got Dotson here.
Dotson. No one cares. No one cares.
He puts the shaving cream on the piece of pie. Such a good movie.
Anyhow, geez,
my
are we
sexy
dipping into
shirt,
this?
'cause I
Yeah,
always wear
let's
it
do
all-
it.
Let's. Should we start with the good stuff and
Well,
work our-
obviously. I mean, this
work
is
our way
not
back?
good stuff, but
I gotta try that.
Yeah,
I'm
that's what
chomping
I'm
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
bit
And-
I
because
mean-
I've never heard of it, and it's hard to come by.
Everyone
so-
wants to drink the expensive
Yeah.
one.
and I assume
So we could go.
I assume it was expensive because it's hard to get.
Yeah.
But
So
um,
I'm not plugged in.
You
Just-
dummy!
just for the record, so,
I'll do it
I mean, it's
if I can find
Holy
it.
I already got it.
shit.
It's a Dead Radio exclusive.
Not really. But it's hard to come by.
It's a bottle over $50 on the Dead Radio podcast.
well, I figured something special, something to celebrate the bicentennial. So it was twice as much as $50.
Okay, so just a little bit.
Oh, no,
I
we're
wanna
gonna
take
Okay,
finish
I
this
feel like
tonight.
I'm gonna rinse out my glass
Yeah,
now.
we should rinse the glass.
Do we? Yeah.
Mine's clean,
Okay.
so I'll go first.
Well, it was recently your birthday as
Easy
well.
now.
Do you got that?
I'm also supposed Kraken.
The mug,
Okay.
the Kraken mug.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Thanks
because
for
that's
waiting
the
on
dump
everybody.
bucket.
Oh, that was
Oh,
water.
that's
Yeah,
okay.
Just
I'm
water.
taking
Yeah.
shit.
Just pounding it.
Can I have some water as well?
Oh shit! I never got you guys water. Hang on, I'll do that.
They don't need
No,
water.
I don't need water. I just
He
need
just
to
needs to rinse out his glass to not taint the $100 whiskey.
There's a big stack of waters over there that will be sold exclusively at
Yeah.
Hudson Valley Creator Fest
Wow.
2019. It is a 2018 vintage.
Chateau de Hudson.
I still think we should go for this. Just try and get more again.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna have a basement full of water with a bunch of bottles of water.
Do they have
around
your
here.
logo on it?
No leaks today.
Yeah.
Like
Once
no,
I fix that fucking
no
thing.
peeing? Oh.
Oh,
Say that one more time.
It smells expensive.
write that down.
I don't know. It smells like shit.
It smells delicious.
So Angels Envy.
I
Can you
get
put
the,
top on before I dump this all. Like I'm gonna tip it over to read it and just dump it on my computer. Show over. Bicentennial
Yeah.
ruined.
Tanner docks your pay $100.
And you have to buy a new computer. So.
Limited release, rare blend starts with 95% rye mash bill and then is finished in vintage casks, which takes
That
the
is
already
sweet.
complex spiciness like boobity 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 boo.
That's unlike anything I've ever had.
Yeah, that's got a complexity to it that I did not expect.
Wow.
And for a rye,
Oh,
super smooth.
Super smooth.
It
yeah.
takes everything that I like about a rum and then adds it to a rye whiskey.
Yeah. But like,
it's really
It's
good.
that
It's, like,
caramely, oaky vanilla flavor.
it's chewy too. Like it's
Yeah.
a thicker.
Yeah, look at those legs.
you know, the only thing I'm missing from
Yeah.
it is the
You
peppery
go all the way up to here.
the peppery bite that a rye
Yeah.
normally has. I really like, and this doesn't have as much of that.
Mhm.
But I'm not complaining. It's fucking delicious.
it really just not like there's rum in it, but it just has that like rum flavor. But if you ever
Yeah.
drink good rum out of a glass, I've had pretty decent rums.
Do you want to compare it to the
Oh yeah,
it's-
yeah. Would you guys like to try some like I got more. There's more stuff here. This is a very fine vintage from the island of Saint Martinique.
Saint Titty?
It's from Martinique.
Did you say Saint Titty?
And that's a rum.
So just to show you how good it is. So I came back with a bottle from every island, and I went through them very quickly. And this one's so good that we really only break it out for special occasions.
I was gonna say there is literally dust on the bottle. So
Yeah, we don't
it's-
like to
it's
touch it.
terrible.
That was a country
It's
song.
It's really terrible. Don't
There's stuff that's-
finish that.
Oh.
Don't do it because we're gonna ruin the really good
Oh
bourbon.
my God, you're blowing it.
Yeah, I'm blowing it.
Yeah, no.
Did you guys think for a second that was really good stuff?
I mean, I don't know.
You talked it up really well.
Yeah.
God damn it!
It was. I would have
Keep your
believed it for a
fucking
second.
mouth shut.
But
we'll get
You
them to
ruined
try
the
it.
Bicentennial.
We'll get them to try it, but I'm not ruining this really good bourbon because that'll fucking 86 your goddamn taste buds.
yeah, well, I hate rum anyway, so
That I wouldn't consider that rum.
I would-
That is garbage, 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 garbage. Pot still sugar wash moonshine. It is
Ooh.
junk. It's terrible. But that was one of the few. That island we couldn't find a place to like taste rum. Every other island I was able to taste everything before I tried it. We actually had to like ask a bunch of people for directions just to find it. We wound up buying it at a supermarket.
oh, so how could it be bad?
I mean,
Supermarket rum.
they had a full selection, but I basically just got it based on the label. Like, hey, it's French, cool. That was it.
It must be good.
Yeah.
It's
So-
not. It's
Yeah,
really,
it's awful.
really not.
Yeah, and I think I said, oh, and this one's a higher ABV, so I just went with it, and it's awful.
All right,
But
we're just
yeah,
gonna
so
put that
a proper
away.
plug. Catskill Distilling Company, Curious Gin. I don't think we actually specifically said that.
I did.
You
I
did?
I
Okay.
did. I'm opening something.
By the way,
And then
oh no, go ahead, finish. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
no, I was going to plug that.
No, go for it.
Yeah, so it's from the cellars of
It's
Angel's Envy.
Angels and Envy is actually the name of what it is.
Yeah.
Sellers of
Lincoln Heckelson?
Lincoln Henderson. Yeah, did he also do puppets? I'm confused.
It's Jim's older brother. He's kind of a. They don't talk about him.
The black sheep of the
He was adopted.
He did different things to puppets.
handcrafted and bottled by the
He still
Louisville
put his hands in
Spirits
things.
Group, Louisville, Kentucky, or Louisville, depending on where you're from.
Louisville. It's from Louisville, Kentucky.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. They're.
I wonder if they do a
very,
bourbon.
They're
They
very,
do.
Short on words.
They do a bourbon, which they have regularly, and I think the bourbon's like $45 a bottle.
Mhm.
But this one they can almost never get, which is why it's more expensive. Also, I happen to love the angel wings on the back of the bottle.
Yeah.
That's like a tattoo of a bro from like circa 2005.
Bro.
Yep.
So it seems
Or like a hoe. I knew
mean,
a dude who had wings, and I knew some chicks. So it's-
Two of the
Yeah, they both like the same thing.
the people I know,
Dick.
the people I know of, I don't know them personally, but the people I know of with wings tattooed on their backs are all MMA fighters. So they're, and they're one of them's a champ. One
Okay.
of them might be champ soon. So I'll let them do whatever the fuck they want. Wings are cool as far
So
as I'm
the,
concerned with them.
No, man,
So
they're
this-
so dope.
This says batch number 9K. So you think that's 9,000?
Well,
Sounds
no,
like a
like
lot.
maybe it was like batch 9, letter K.
Letter K.
Yeah, like
Let's hope
it's
so.
like revision K.
So and this bottle number 951. So it's probably single barrel.
Yeah, I'm sure. I
Because
am
I could see.
a
Well,
fan.
no, it's probably it might. I wonder if it's blended. I don't know.
Probably
I'd
is.
like-
They use
yeah.
a bunch of rum casks. It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
They probably they might not get it all from the same
Yeah.
rum distillery, so they just
If I had a decanter,
Mhm.
I would put this in it.
Yeah.
Like it's that good. Like I would keep it and like sip it.
Yeah.
All right,
It's delicious.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Nothing? No?
Yeah.
No one's going to help?
Now you got to finish it.
I will not. It was my birthday, and the Abster made me. Somebody I work with, Abby, who's now known as the Abster. Did she? She didn't make
she didn't make that.
No.
She
She
bought
got
it.
it. She got it from a place. It's gluten free.
gluten free. Yeah.
But
I need
she
to
was
put
saying,
that in.
you totally messed me up getting him gin because I was talking to her about it. She's like, I got him chocolate because it pairs with bourbon. I was like, Tanner's gonna bring a lot of bourbon.
yeah. Case in point, and here we are. Well, it's not bourbon; it's rye. Oh, I got the wax, but that's like the best part. Anyway.
Well, as far as pairing
So
bourbon
where
and
the
rye,
where the fuck did she get this?
I don't know.
Everybody was like, she said that there
Stop
were.
and Shop.
She told me there's a cake in the fridge for you for your birthday. There's a gluten-free cake in the fridge for you.
Mhm.
But I don't think she said for your birthday. I thought she was talking about products that we had, and we do have products for me to taste
We do.
at the Craft Cup, and I thought that was one of them. But
Oh,
then
no.
Sabrina
Yeah.
said something, and I'm like, wait, are you motherfuckers trying to make me a fat fuck?
Sabrina.
I didn't realize she got me a little thing, so she's probably not listening. But thanks, Ed.
I think she's going to. Yeah,
she might. Yeah. Sabrina asked me if I wanted to go ahead and taste those gluten-free items, and I'm like, no, the resident expert isn't here.
Yeah.
Like he's
the
gotta be here.
resident gluten-free pastry and
beer
expert.
choice expert. Fucking, I noticed the half-full keg of Black
Still
Duck
there.
Porter.
Still there. Can you imagine what the inside of that keg? Well, they're sealed, so probably fine. But
No, they'll go off sitting at room temperature.
I just meant like what's grown in there.
She didn't say.
Oh,
where
yeah.
She didn't say where this is from.
Oh, it's just.
I don't remember, but you can ask her.
It looks like
we'll hashtag it.
It looks like.
Does anybody want to jump on the Ring Central app and ask her?
No, I'm good.
Anybody want to try this? Sir?
Yes.
It looks like apple pie.
It's a flourless chocolate cake, I believe. I need a fork.
I'm gonna stick
it
to
was my birthday.
Rye.
My birthday on.
When was it?
What day was it? Saturday.
Ooh, happy birthday.
Yeah, it was Saturday.
Punxsutawney Bosch.
Punxsutawney.
I was like, "How come you're working?" Because I'm an adult.
Fuck, that's really good.
The groundhog pops up and sees a shadow.
Just pretend like I'm cultured, guys.
Punxsutawney Phil, you haven't seen Groundhog Day?
Not since I was
Fuck's wrong with you?
Edited for TV as a kid. What's wrong with me? A lot.
Yeah,
Dude,
we've
this
established
is-
that in the first
this is
episode.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's excellent, excellent, excellent. And the thing about the flourless chocolate cakes, usually, from experience,
that's very sweet.
They always
they're
are.
super rich, they're super sweet, but they're heavy.
Mhm.
They're like very, very heavy. This doesn't taste heavy to me. This almost is towing the line between a mousse.
That's too much for me.
Oh, you didn't play the snack time bumper.
Oh shit! Well, let's do it anyway.
Dead.
Radio?
Don't just stare at it, eat it.
Don't eat all my cake, fuckface.
No, take it away.
Is that all the snack time? Because are we doing snack time right now, or do we do it again periodically
I mean,
throughout
we
the
can-
show?
I don't know. Do
we
you
do
want to
whatever
do
you want.
more? Did you bring snacks?
Maybe.
Oh my god!
I didn't know that.
I know. Well, I'm full of surprises.
You also don't tell me things. 'cause
Flanked
me
by
and secrets.
neat
I'm not
liquor.
as
It's true.
well. I'm not that bad.
You're not Daryl.
Yeah.
Flanked by liquor, served neat. So, his story about
Almost
the
dying in the
whole
phone.
the whole. Let's go back.
Oh, fuck! I'm about to die!
Nobody heard that, right? That
Not on the show. That
after
was
the
they
mics
just
were
saw
off.
it on Instagram.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad that I pulled my camera out and recorded it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was like that. He told the story right after the switch
Yeah.
flipped.
Yeah, like the
And I have
remember
to go
look-
back and listen, but I think we ended the show because just everybody was too drunk.
Oh yeah. Well,
An
no,
hour
I think
three.
it was it was leaning on 3 hours, and we just had enough. And this guy turned into a fucking mess. So we were like, all right, let's just let's stop this before it gets racist, and then
I don't turn into a drunk racist.
But that just
He's a sober racist.
it's
Thank
it ended up turning. Oh man, I'm like dying over here.
I know. I'm thinking about losing the hat.
I'm losing the jacket and everything. But it turned out my instincts were, completely incorrect. And you told a fun story about you almost dying. I was actually upstairs for a good chunk of it.
Yeah.
Taking a piss and telling Brooke how drunk Christian was.
At the same time,
yeah.
It's like, Brooke, you should fucking see this.
No. I don't have to yell. I'm literally
Yeah.
just like looking at her in the eyes while I'm peeing.
marriage. Marriage is what brings us together today.
The other, somebody told me once, I'm not going to say his name because this is too fucking, I will, actually.
Fuck him.
Fuck him. Tony, my good friend Tony Vera from HCW Hall of Fame, he was telling me how the relationship, very long-term relationship he was in with the girl before his baby mama. He used to take a shit with the door open and have conversation. Like he could take a shit, she could take a shit in the same. Like they could be in the bathroom together while they were taking
That's a
shits.
lo-
I'm like,
that's-
that's the line I draw.
I just don't
Like I can pee.
I don't want to smell my own, so I would not want to have someone else
Yeah,
suffer
but,
that.
like,
I actually
I
had
like
a
candles.
relationship where that was okay.
I can't.
It was no, don't be weird. Don't get me wrong. It was fucking weird, but it just was sort of a thing that happened, and we were like, "Is this happening?" Oh, okay.
Who initiated that?
I don't remember.
It couldn't have been you.
No,
I can't imagine.
I don't think it was
you.
me.
You
No.
were taking a shit.
No, I was in the shower.
Ah.
And then I was like, "What? Oh, all
you
right. So this is happening
Are
now."
you shitting in the shower?
Ugh.
That's
never
no,
gonna happen.
never gonna happen. I mean, it has happened in an emergency.
But now you have 2 bathrooms.
Where it doesn't happen anymore. But back when we were in the apartments, actually, I can't remember which apartment it was, but it was like violently knocking on the door. I need to get in here. I'm like, all right, let it fly. I'll just close my eyes.
I mean, I wonder if it matters that in my case it's 2 guys. Like, does it matter a little
feel,
less?
I feel like
not to be sexist. I don't mean to be sexist.
No.
Well,
I
how
feel
manly
like,
was this man? Was he like manly or was he not?
I don't know that matters. Like,
Was he
it's
a bear or
still
a
2
twink?
guys.
Still 2 guys.
I still don't know though.
Yeah, but the
When
thing
you go-
is, like, I wouldn't shit in front of him.
Well, yeah, but you guys aren't fucking. At least I
Yeah.
assume not. So
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's some like overlap with some things there. So maybe it's
But the thing is, you're fucking using the thing that's the shit is coming out of. That's what would worry me.
this went downhill so fast.
and you didn't play the bumper.
Now, what bumper? Dead Radio presents a shit story.
I mean, you don't really need to get into that, but
No,
yeah.
I wasn't
It,
going
I mean,
to.
that went south very quickly.
Pun intended.
Booty
Yeah.
Have I talked about my bidet recently?
No.
get
Ooh,
one?
you have a
what,
bidet?
What I
Getting
le-
one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Everybody's gonna
jealous.
use
we
it.
have bidets in both bathrooms.
I have one too. It's just not hooked up because it doesn't fit my toilet. Yeah.
Wait, Amazon purchase?
I'm gonna put it in the
Yeah.
Airbnb and get a different one.
I believe it's called a Yubi.
Okay, I've been
yeah,
looking at it.
I
I've
bought
been
the
curious.
exact same one, but the problem is with my bathroom, I need a left-hand model.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck! Because
Yeah,
'Cause
because
the
otherwise I
dial and everything's
lose.
on the
I
right-hand
I
side.
have to get rid of like the little.
what if you flip it upside down?
like, I mean, it's great. It just doesn't really work.
like
It'll
a
clean the
refrigerator
toilet
door.
really well. Oh man,
yeah, I'll
yeah.
have a little more. Thank you.
Spank.
Real quick before we get into a possible shit story here. It's like kind of like a bidet / shit story. I know Abby was, and with the chocolate and everything, Abby was going for the bourbon like pairing with this, and it's so good.
Yeah, that's delicious.
But I found out this new thing with my bidet. I was shitting, and I was I was done shitting, and I turned on the bidet, and there's like gauges. Like if you go full high on the one I got, it's
Getting
like
an
it's
Like an yeah.
no, it's not an enema.
Is
It's
it
like
full-on
it's a power
colonic?
wash.
Like you don't
Yeah.
need that shower attachment.
Nah,
that's
it's
what
like
you're saying?
they use like water to cut like wood and shit, like that. It's
Yeah, like a fucking CNC machine.
yeah. It's fucking violent. So
CNA machine.
I had a really sloppy one, like a lack of gallbladder shit. This is like months ago, but I turned it on, and I just sat there and I got like really relaxed all of a sudden because I think it was it had to be in the summertime because actually it's very difficult using the bidet now because it's
not the
winter
heated one.
time.
He doesn't have
It's
the
not
heated
the
one.
heated
yeah.
one. Oh boy, was it cold last night.
Oh,
Woo, was it cold.
they make heated ones, but you have to be close enough. You can't have your toilet separate from your sink. It's got to be right next to it so you can hook it up to the
Yeah,
hot water.
exactly.
Yeah, you have to run plumbing.
Which,
And then run the line for a minute just to heat it up.
Yeah. We talked to my
Well, they make ones that you don't actually have to. It has like,
Like
a
a
heat,
heating
a
unit.
heating element.
yeah, but
in
those
it.
are like the $500
yeah,
ones.
yeah. We're
which-
talking about the $30 ones.
Yeah.
when Mike Shishmanian comes back on the show, Hudson Valley Tattoo Company.
Yeah, he's got the one with the fucking dryer in it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He has the $500 one because the
Yeah.
first time I
Yeah.
heard of that one was from Diego,
Mhm.
who bought it and then got the entire shop to buy them because
Yeah.
apparently it's life changing, but it's also $500.
Well, I will say this about my bidet at work when I have to take a shit, it's like terrible.
You're
Like, I
not gonna,
hate
you're not
it.
gonna plug the
Like,
shop.
No, please don't.
When I take a
Please
shit
don't.
at 40.
Back bathroom.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, back bathroom always.
Always. Never front bathroom. You're
front
too
bathroom.
close to
No.
people.
Yeah.
in the front
You
I
can
can
see
hear people
yourself.
turning the pages on
You
their
have to look
books.
yourself in your
So,
eye.
like, I'm not about to like
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
set up camp.
Pro tip for anybody: the first bathroom is like all the conversations in the entire shop
Well,
can
and
be heard in that first
specifically the
bathroom.
conversations from behind the counter you can hear
Yeah.
in that bathroom.
Oh yeah,
Because that
Yeah,
used to be
clear
my
as
office,
fucking
and I would
day.
just sit there and listen to people bitch about stuff from my office. And so, yeah, I don't want to shit and listen to that. It weirds me out. And you have to watch yourself while you do it.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. You have to look
Yeah.
yourself in the eye.
You know what you're doing.
See, that's some like that. I use that one at the end of the night when everybody's gone. I have
Just
a,
so you
nice
can look
new
deeply
toilet.
into your own eyes.
I have a
and do
really
shit.
good picture of myself shitting.
Yeah,
on
I've
the
seen
on
it.
that toilet.
Yeah.
You've seen it. We should put it on the shop
Yeah.
Facebook page.
No, just
Um,
Instagram.
Yeah,
The
Yeah.
Instagram.
The
Yeah.
most liked
barista
ever.
profiles. Hey, this is hi. I'm Ryan.
Yeah. At the
I
crafted
enjoy
cup.
shitting at work.
How's your latte?
Actually, no, I don't enjoy it because I can't use my bidet. See how we bring it back
well,
around like
so you know what? This maybe it's not too personal. Who gives a fuck? You know what I
that? I
have?
think we're past that.
Yeah, I think you're right. There's a company that makes these things. They're like individual wipes. And they're called dude wipes.
Oh yeah,
And
I've
yeah,
heard of
yeah.
them.
So they're fucking awesome because then there's some in the filing cabinet drawer. So that way,
Oh,
like
just in case.
In case, you know.
All right. So maybe I'll start dipping into that supply because like I miss my
That
bidet. Whenever I
sandpaper
shit
fucking
without my
toilet paper.
bidet,
That's intentional.
everybody
Yeah, so people don't steal it.
Yeah, fuckers.
listen. They're $30.
Yeah. Why
Go on
wouldn't
Amazon and get one. Stop being a dirty asshole motherfucker. I don't want I don't want to be. I don't have the clip, and I should have it.
I have
Mike-
this.
Is that gas or a weed whacker?
It's supposed to be a weed whacker.
I got to go back and get the clip of Mike saying, "How is having a clean asshole weird?"
Yeah. It used to be in the intro.
It used to be, yeah.
Yeah.
I got to dig it back up, but but anyway, I'm sitting on it. I get real relaxed. This is going back to the shit story, and like I pucker. I loosen the pucker,
Oh.
and like it went like way in there. The jet went way in, and then I got scared, and then it, like I puckered again. So it's like my asshole took a gulp, like a gulp of bidet water. So I shut the thing off, and then I like relax again, and it like shot out like a stream.
Yeah, so that was an enema.
Welcome
I
to
look-
an enema.
I look in
Yeah.
the toilet, and there's like flecks. There's like chunks of
Yeah.
stuff, and I'm like.
That's what an
I
enema
can get
does.
way in there. As Rick Sanchez said, you gotta get way in there. I can do that now. And
well, no.
once
you
in a
shouldn't-
while.
You shouldn't use pressurized water into your asshole.
No. See, like
Yeah.
here,
Yeah.
since then I've perfected.
so you
method.
continue to do
Loosening
this.
up, relaxing.
Well, like at first it was startling, so I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
all right, how can I do this? Because I gotta get everything out of there. I just figure that's better. So you turn it on real low, like you just slowly click, 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 and then if you click, it like this nice little like
so just the
this like butterfly kisses of water
butterfly kisses on your
on your
asshole.
a-hole. And then like the
Butterfly
next
kisses
click, the
on
next
your
click is
asshole.
just like that's cleaning. That's for knocking stuff off. But you go
as-
one click back, and then you can gulp.
All I'm picturing is like a
Can just-
goldfish.
Yeah,
Like,
just
Yeah.
Look,
someone please buy Ryan an enema kit because that's what he needs, not this.
yeah, it's
No, I
true.
don't need an enema kit.
But,
I just,
you want one.
no, I don't want one. I
Kind of
just-
seems like you're really into
like,
it.
But here's the thing: if I'm gonna take a shit and I'm there anyway, I might as well give myself a real quick minor enema.
A minor enema.
I'm not
So-
gonna
a
actually
minor
sit
enema.
there and do a full enema kit, like lay on my side in the whole 9 yards.
So-
who
so-
squeezes the fucking thing?
You do. You do it yourself.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. Do you not wipe
Yeah.
your ass? Like you can reach it. Like it's
Yeah, but like I don't know.
So as an authorized representative of my kind, I would like to grant you a merit badge, and you're now one step closer to being a full-fledged gay man.
All right.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thumbs up. I'd like to thank the Academy and Bailey J for setting me on
Yeah.
this path.
For making you question your sexuality.
I think she probably had the most to do with it.
Oh, hi there, boys and girls. Bailey J here.
But have you?
That was that
Yeah.
hot trans chick. You
Yeah,
brought.
you.
Alright.
When they came on, you were at like peak wanting to
peak
show
Bailey
everyone
J.
and talk about Bailey J.
When we were on, there was still a piece of tape on the
Yep.
monitor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got rid of it because I found a bunch of pictures, like better lead up pictures.
So
Found
that you
3,
prepare
like,
people for the dick?
lingerie and all that stuff, and then like lingerie with a nipple hanging out, and then like full on, dong.
Yeah, he was doing. It was research for the show. That's
Sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Air quotes.
So, but yeah, 48 minutes have gone by. Can you believe that?
All I'm going to say is research for the show is easy to do one-handed.
Yeah.
That's
It sure is, and often.
Huh?
I have a bunch of things I'd like to get to.
Okay.
Is everybody cool? Like, are we good? Does anybody
Golden.
need a piss? Because we can.
I'm good for
continue.
at least another 15, 20 minutes because I haven't been drinking beer.
All right, so maybe we just
So-
continue and then.
But
we'll
I think
pull
I
the
am
plug
going to
here.
crack a beer to slow myself down.
I do want to.
I do have to scoot home.
WP.
It's gonna be icy.
Speaking of, Amber's coming by tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ambular?
She might be
Ambular.
living in my house a few days a week.
She might.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Perhaps.
Things are in the
Yeah.
works.
Yeah.
Very hush hush.
Mm-hmm.
Big news. Big news. The Boris and Robin morning show on WPDH announced the best coffee of the Hudson Valley.
Oh, yeah?
Have you guys heard of this?
Yeah, I voted.
This is
Yeah,
a big.
I voted as well.
This is
Several times
I voted. I
day.
voted
Several hundred times.
Several times a day. I shared it with all of our friends, and the Crafted Cup did not win.
Who won?
Dunkin' Donuts.
No.
Happy to announce that Dunkin' Donuts won Best Coffee of the Hudson
That is
Valley with
horseshit.
18% of the vote.
Wow. I wish they would show the rest
I
of
mean,
the
it was pretty
percentages.
split, though. If it's 18%.
That's true. If you're
Yeah.
winning by 18%, it's pretty,
Yeah, I
pretty
mean,
neck and neck.
People are fucking retarded.
It's just that
so
there's more shit people out there
yeah.
than good people, so what are you going to do?
I am commenting on their page right now. Some garbage pallets out there.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. Leave comment.
I have seriously been falling asleep behind the wheel, gotten a Dunkin' Donuts coffee, taken one sip, and dumped it out.
Oh, yeah.
And just, I'd rather die.
Well, you
or
took-
like dumped it out, gone back in and gotten a Red Bull.
No, you took
Yeah.
one sip, you screamed because the inner lining of your mouth had melted off.
Yeah.
And then you dumped it
Yeah,
out.
it's served at 211 degrees.
Yeah, so Hudson Valley, stop your fucking nonsense. And
Yeah.
stop being
Because
piece-
they open a Dunkin' on every fucking block.
Garbage piece
And here's the deal. Here's the deal. I will even accept if you had picked the Poughkeepsie Grind or something. Just anything other than
Yeah.
fucking Dunkin'
But I
Donuts.
mean, even Starbucks is better than Dunkin' Donuts.
You're
Yeah,
splitting hairs a little.
but
Pubic hairs?
but you can at least get a real
Burnt.
you can at least
In
get a
your
real
coffee,
not very
in
good
the
latte
roasting
at
process.
Starbucks.
No, it's
You know,
burnt pubic hairs.
The thing is,
Pubic hair,
you go to
right, yeah.
Dunkin' Donuts and you get a latte. They just started making lattes because lattes got popular.
True.
You go, it's not real. It's bullshit. You go to Starbucks, it's a real latte. It's just not good.
Yeah, fair.
So I get that the
Well,
layperson
there-
doesn't know
I
that.
wouldn't- I
but-
couldn't even say I would fight against calling it a latte because when people order a latte with no foam because they go to Starbucks so much, like,
Yeah.
Because they order a latte and they get a cappuccino.
yep.
Yeah.
I had some.
Or they get a cappuccino and it's just all foam because the machine's completely automatic.
I had a customer come in and ask me for a 16-ounce flat white. Yeah, and I told them no.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's not a thing.
It's not a real thing.
And they're like, "Why?" I'm like, "Cause that's a ton of milk. You don't understand how."
That's just a latte.
And
yeah,
then
it's just a latte
And
with
then
no
I went
foam.
back, and this is a regular. She usually gets drip coffee. She wanted something different this time. And I explained to her the ratio of coffee to milk in a latte, just a latte.
Mm-hmm.
And then I explained what fucking flat white is for people who don't know. Latte, espresso, steamed espresso, and a shitload of steamed milk on top. Flat white is espresso and an even bigger shitload of hot milk on top of it. But it's normally served in a 6-ounce cup.
Yeah.
But this woman wanted a 16-ounce cup, so that would have been 14 ounces of milk on top of 2
Just
ounces
a
of
poorly
espresso.
made latte at that point.
Yeah.
My favorite that I got today was, can I have a large latte with cream and sugar? What?
My favorite is I would like a large latte with a shot of espresso. You mean an extra
Yeah.
shot? No, I just want a shot of espresso.
This is the new one. Here's the new one. Can I have a medium hot chocolate with a shot of espresso in it?
You
I'm
can. I mean, I
Right?
got
Oh, you want a
juice.
mocha?
So you want a mocha?
No, I want a hot chocolate with espresso.
I had an argument with somebody about this.
I have
got
two.
He just couldn't, and then he wound up just leaving.
Yeah,
He just
Pedro sent it
left.
to me.
Well,
Like he
fucking
didn't even
good.
get a drink. He was like, no. I want a hot chocolate with espresso. I was like, yes, I can do that just for future reference. That's a mocha. He's like, no, I don't want a mocha. I want a hot chocolate with espresso.
Wait, quick question. For clarification, was he ordering a hot chocolate with an espresso, or was he ordering a hot chocolate with a turbo shot?
No, it was with. It was he specifically said, I want a medium hot chocolate with 2 shots of espresso. And I was like, sure, we can definitely do that. That's normally called a mocha. So just for future reference, just you can order a mocha. It's on the menu. He's like, no. No. I want a hot chocolate with 2 shots of espresso. And I was like, yep, we're talking about the same thing. I'm just trying to let you know. So when you come back in, like that's the chocolate and
order like an
espresso
apple.
in a latte is called a mocha. And he was like, no. Like he got mad and he left. He didn't even get a drink.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Fuck that guy.
That's why I like working there so much.
Yeah.
You tell
'Cause
him
you get-
stories like that, he's like, fine.
Yeah, but the thing was, like, I very easily could have but I was very patient with him. And he was just getting more and more mad, which made me happy, which made me want to be more just like, oh yeah, we can definitely do that. But just to educate you, talking down to him about while being really, really nice. And he just got all pissed and he just left.
I kicked someone out of the shop the other day, and I'm surprised we haven't received negative feedback for it already.
Did he have a milkshake?
No. She walked in, and this was on Saturday. Packed, full house, not a single empty seat in the shop. She walks in with a bubble tea and a bag of food from Twisted Soul and finds the one empty seat and sits down. And I said, hey, I'm sorry, we just don't allow outside food or beverage. You're more than welcome to, finish that out and come back. And she's like, well, not even if I buy something? Meaning she was never intending to buy something in the first place. And I'm like, yeah, we still don't allow outside food or beverage.
Yeah.
And she's like, ugh. And then packed away her stuff. And I was like, thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
I just don't understand
Hell no.
people.
Like a water bottle. Like
Yeah.
I'll even hide a water bottle when I go into a restaurant.
Dude, if somebody comes in with their fucking, Nalgene water bottle, I'm not going to say shit. That's whatever.
Especially because it's probably vodka.
Yeah. Well, good on them. But like that example the other night where the first guy that came in, he had like a can of Sunkist. And I said to him, hey man, just so you know, we don't allow outside beverages. Like if you could, if you're going to knock it out quick, like that's totally fine. I'm not going to, like I was very reasonable with him. Yes, thank you. And he was like, oh yeah, of course, no problem. So he 30 seconds, knocks it back, puts the can in the recycling, and goes and enjoys open mic. And then those other guys, they had come in, they bought a couple of beers, they decided they wanted milkshakes. We don't serve milkshakes, so they went to a place that served milkshakes down the street and then came back with their full milkshakes. And I was like, I can't. Yeah, that's exactly the same as you ordering a pizza and having it delivered to our shop.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Which, strangely enough, I'd be more okay with a pizza
because we don't
than
serve
another
pizza.
beverage.
Yeah.
We literally have coffee shakes.
But could you? I mean,
We
could
can
you
make you a
imagine,
shake.
like, if you just were hanging out with your friends and you went into BurgerFi and you brought your own McDonald's because you don't like BurgerFi?
Yeah.
Like, no, you need to leave. You need to go eat at the place that serves the thing that you want, and don't bitch that,
I had not here, but at cafeteria. This was a couple years ago. I had somebody walked in with Starbucks, which happens on a regular over there. And I was like, "Hey guys, I'm sorry. We don't allow outside beverage in here, especially from another coffee shop because we are a coffee shop." and they're like, ugh, but we just like the ambiance in here so much better. Then fucking buy coffee here.
My coffee, we have the same shit they got, except better.
Yeah.
And not fucking backwards.
So you
and
should
weird.
just have like a corking fee, like a restaurant. Just be like, all right, well, you can bring your Starbucks in, but it costs $8
per.
Wait a minute. I have to give you $8 to drink my Starbucks here? Yeah.
Here's the deal, though. I don't want the cup in there at all, though.
Yeah.
I just don't.
But
know.
I mean, just to make the point,
No,
you know what I mean?
true,
like
true.
People come
like
here
at a
open.
restaurant, like it's so accepted at a restaurant where you just be like, hey,
Well-
you know, like if you go into a place and you're like, this is a special occasion, I want to drink this $80 bottle of wine with my wife on our anniversary.
Yeah.
For the restaurant to charge you a $10 corking fee, that's fine because now they're not making. It's not that they're losing money; they're not making the money that they would have made. So that makes sense. And then you don't be a dick and you tip as if you bought a bottle there.
Sure.
And then everybody's happy. Everything's fine. You know, you go out to eat. It's about an experience. That's what it really. Because you can make coffee at home. Might not be as good as what we make. You know,
Or it
not
might be better.
Yeah. Well, depending. But so I get why people want to just come and hang out. But it's like, okay, so now you're taking up a seat that a paying customer could be taking, and you're not buying anything. Even if you're buying something, you're still not buying as much as another person who might be sitting there would. You know, it used to be, and I never served tables. Now I serve tables, and now it's like I look at people who sit in a restaurant for 4.5 hours. Like those people are fucking assholes. They just are.
Well, they
Like,
feel entitled. They feel like I paid a check.
Yeah,
I can be here
you
as long as
paid
I want.
your $23 check, and now you sitting at that table for 4.5 hours potentially cost me $100. You know, it's just like people just who don't work in the industry just don't think about that kind of stuff.
No, of course not.
They think, oh, well, you know, I'll go to Crafted Cup. I'm going to buy my coffee, and I'm going to eat my cheeseburger that I got somewhere else because they don't serve cheeseburgers here. It's ridiculous that they don't serve cheeseburgers here.
And on that note, I'd like to announce
We are serving cheeseburgers. Yeah.
On a bagel.
Yeah, we are.
bagel burger.
Yo,
that would be good. Yeah.
I would eat the shit out of that.
I'm not going to say that I haven't
heavy
done that.
one.
I especially when I was
That one
like
sits low in the stomach.
like on a Wednesday when I'm like really waiting for my paycheck, I have definitely made a cheeseburger and put it on an everything bagel that was left over from Crafted Cup the day before. It was
Bet
good.
that would be really good.
Yeah, it was very good, but you really gotta slather it in butter and fry it in a pan to soften it up enough so that it doesn't just push the burger out of it, and then you got butter on it, so it's even better. Yeah,
I
it's
make
good stuff.
bagel
butter,
steak
burger.
sandwiches using the bagels.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
So, go ahead.
Working in this industry has opened my eyes to the shittiness of human beings.
Yeah, with
People
that
are
vest and that
terrible.
shirt, you really look like you work in the industry.
You're right.
Oh yeah.
You look like you're working a wedding
Six
right now.
6:30 reservation.
Just missing the handlebar
you
mustache.
seriously look like. So would you like the steak, the chicken, or the seafood option? And you're like, actually, I'll have the vegetarian. Yeah.
And then
They-
every time somebody orders, you say, excellent choice.
Yeah.
And then move on to the
Is
next.
that vest made of suede?
It is. It's a very nice vest.
Jesus Christ! It's a very nice vest for 1974.
It's got stars on the buttons.
Yeah,
Nice.
It's my Sirius Black costume. It was a lot of fun.
it's good for a
Serious.
costume, but you seriously do look like a wedding, like
Yeah,
a waiter,
yeah,
like
yeah,
cater
yeah.
waiter. Yeah,
That's what I was worried
yeah,
about.
cater waiter. That's a.
I actually got fully dressed in this whole getup and then realized, oh shit, I have to leave and go get the drum. So I went to my sister-in-law's house to get the drum I have is my my nephew Avery's like play school drum set. I don't even know if it's play school. It's not play school.
It's a child's drum.
But he's the only one. He's the only person I know with a snare drum at the ready, especially one with a strap and sticks to go with it. So I figured, fuck it, I'll grab that one. That one's nice and easy. But yeah, I had to go like full dress off to there.
Yeah.
Speaking of the...
It's just like, hi, officer, what seems to be the problem? He's like, you look like you're fucking high. That's the problem.
Speaking of the
Did
sticks,
you wear the hat? Oh, you didn't have the hat.
I don't know. It's two different sticks for those who
It
can't
is.
see this. And one of them, I'm not sure if it turns me on or makes me hungry. Because it could either be a sex toy or one of those fun, twisty lollipop sucker things. So I'm not really sure.
It looks like a sex toy for a
looks
unicorn.
like it goes in a body.
It is ribbed for their pleasure. I don't want to assume gender. And then there is this little like
anal probe.
It's got to go
like
in. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the one. It's bent too.
Oh,
so it's got a little like up curve.
Prostate hook.
Prostate hook.
It's not fresh out of the box. Let's put it that way.
But in true,
It's fresh in the box.
Oh.
In true, like 1-year-old child fashion, he lost the other stick. So I just found a wooden one lying on a wooden like dowel lying on the floor. So I was like, "Fuck that, fuck it, I'll just take that too."
It was fine.
Yeah, it worked
went-
out really
it went
well.
well.
I think it was like a
Yeah.
big hit.
Are you going to dress up for President's Day?
I mean, I got the outfit. I mean, why not, right?
Because
Do you have like a powdered wig?
Was it last?
Yeah,
year?
he
No,
had
no,
it
no.
as the thumbnail.
Our
It was-
first,
Yeah, so
our first year, I actually I had long hair at the time, so I put, I put my hair in a ribbon, and I got felt. We have felt pads for all the bottoms of our furniture, so it's because of the wood floor. I found like these rectangular ones, and I glued them to the side of my face, and I put I put talcum powder all over my head. And
Okay, let's back it up a little bit. So we got this idea in our head that we were going to do this, and I was Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter before the movie because the movie sucked a bag of dicks. But
It did. I heard the book was good,
The
though.
book was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Definitely read the book. The
Absolutely
sequel, not so much. But the first book, fucking amazing. Awesome book. And this was well before the movie, before that ruined it. And I decided to be Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter for Halloween. So I shaved my beard into the Abraham Lincoln beard, bought a top hat, had a trench coat, stakes, everything. He didn't tell me what he was going to be because he never does. And I didn't mention to him what I was going to do, and it turns out he was Nosferatu for Halloween.
Oh, that's fucking
So it's
awesome.
fantastic. It worked out so great. So, so I had the top hat, and then I said to him, "Hey, I'll shave my beard in the Abraham Lincoln thing, and I'll wear the top hat, and he'll dress up in his crazy outfit for President's Day. We'll do a President's Day show." And then I show up, and I just have the top hat on. He's like, "What the fuck, man?" He's all dressed up, and I have a full beard. I was like, Amy wouldn't let me do it. She wouldn't let me shave my beard in the Abraham Lincoln beard because then
it would take you like a week to grow it back.
I would be where you're at right now in 2 days, maybe 3. And yeah, she was just like, no, because I would have been fully clean shaven for like 1 day.
And what I had
Yeah.
at the time, I had a little soul patch, the thing on the bottom of the lip. I didn't shave that because I knew it would take me a month to grow it back. And I was like, nah.
Where
I'm
are you
leaving
at
that.
right now with your 5 o'clock shadow?
This is, I think I shaved it like Saturday.
It's now Monday.
Like I shaved
Yeah.
it down to like almost nothing on
Oh, you
Saturday.
didn't even like shave. It was
No,
like
it's
electric
like trimmer, like a beard trimmer set
Okay.
to the lowest setting, and that was Saturday. And I'm due for one probably either tomorrow or the next day.
Next Saturday.
So tomorrow, the next day, what's that, Wednesday? Or it's Tuesday? Yeah, probably Wednesday. So it takes me about 5 days.
You're German.
5,
Your
6 days.
species is a little more advanced.
Yeah.
a lot more hairless.
Yeah.
One
right.
a half step
Yeah.
further from Neanderthal.
Yeah.
We're almost there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're definitely the superior race.
God.
It's going great.
Do
Do you want to take a break after that, or
what?
you just want to let it sit?
Nah, that's fine.
Yeah.
We'll let it sit. How about we promote the dance party?
Sure.
The Crafted Cup is doing it at 44 Raymond Avenue in Poughkeepsie. If you like this show, check out the Crafted Cup Coffee House at 44 Raymond Avenue in Poughkeepsie.
Premier sponsor of the Dead Radio podcast.
Premier sponsor.
I am
yeah.
graduated.
We're doing an 80s dance party for a cause, and yes, I am reading this because I'm still not 100% sure what's going on. It's dance all night with complimentary snacks, one complimentary adult or non-adult beverage with cash bar thereafter. Really? Cool.
Yeah.
And and the best tunes from the 80s show up in your most rad 80s attire and hair. Oh, it's a costume
Oh,
party
it's, yeah,
too.
yeah. It's a costume dance party.
Oh.
What's this for? Just for fun?
All proceeds benefit the leadership education programs.
You catch that? Tanner's like, I have no fucking idea.
For
Fucking let him finish. Fuck off.
For youth across New York from the organization Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America, the FCCLA. Check them out, www.fcclainc. Oh, so FCCLA.org.
This is going great.
I see FCC and immediately go, fuck them, fuck them. But it's
.com.
not. It's FCCLA.org. So, yeah, there you go. That's plugged.
Did you say the date?
Nope.
Oh, no, I didn't.
February 16th.
Or the time?
February 16th at sometime in the evening, 7 p.m.
Yeah.
7 o'clock.
7
and,
to 11.
Tickets are available at the Crafted Cup.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I got to get in touch with
Is
them.
there a button for
Start
that in
promoting some
Square?
stuff.
No.
I
ain't going to do shit
I looked at
before
my
I leave.
schedule that night,
your
and
own.
I got really excited because everybody else is on till 1, and I'm only on till like 10:30, 11. So
Am I on? I don't even know.
I don't
Oh,
do
you
the
don't.
fucking
You
schedule.
don't work there anymore. Sabrina runs the fucking place.
Yeah.
You just come in. We were all like, Tanner, we need bill change. That's your job.
Literally the bane of my life.
Tanner, everything's broken and we need bill change.
Yeah, I get a text today. So there was a glip today, and I hadn't seen it yet. And then I get a text, like an actual text message from Sabrina, said, "Be sure to check your glip before you come in. You may need more tools." And I'm like, "What the fuck?"
So I'm not going to tell the backstory because it's better if I don't. I walked to the back and held up a door for the low boy and
The
said,
whole
like,
cooler door.
"Hey, Sabrina, you got a minute?"
for those people who don't know, a low boy is like a small
It's a
refrigerator.
refrigerator. Yeah.
And
So
the door came
yeah,
off.
Veronica opens it and goes like,
Surprised she didn't stroke out right
Yeah,
now.
she was she was freaking out. She was like, I broke it. I was like, you didn't break it. Like, it's been starting to break for a long time, and now it's broken. Like, it happens.
And I
It's
knew I was
fine.
going to have to replace
Yeah.
something. I just didn't expect it to like catastrophically
Yeah, because
fall
wasn't
apart.
it like last week? Somebody was like shaking it
It's a
around.
little-
It was
little
like,
loose,
Yeah,
but I was like, I
laying
got
it-
some time.
Yeah,
You and I were
but she
fucking with
just opened it up and it came off in her hand. She probably just felt like the Terminator for a second.
She's like, I'm so strong. Shit.
Yeah. So then Sabrina snapped a picture of me holding the door
With a
standing on
shit-eating
the
grin,
stair.
by the way.
Yeah, with my missing tooth. Yeah, it was good stuff.
Oh,
But it's not that big a deal, which is good.
No, it's
so.
like a $45 part.
Yeah,
Like, it's not a
that
big
shouldn't
deal.
Be $45.
It was $45 when I ordered it from one company, but when I called the distributor that the cabinet manufacturer recommended calling, it was $116. And I'm like, fuck that. So I bought the $45.
It's a little plate with a
well,
pin in
it's
it.
a spring hinge, so it's actually got some
Oh.
mechanics to it, but it's still not worth $100.
Yeah.
fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Start dipping in that Michter's or what?
I would, but I kind of want to finish this bottle because
Yeah, I
this
feel
is
like-
so
I
good.
feel like the whole thing's
Like,
gonna be
I mean,
gone.
I love Michter's, but
It's
after this,
also it would be an accomplishment to finish the whole bottle on the show.
Well, I'm not.
Yeah.
I just can you open the Michter?
Oh,
Do you mind
yeah,
opening?
no,
I
okay.
just want. I
He's
want
like,
to
I
try it
just
for
Drink Michter's. All
it's
right.
it's very good, but you'll find, especially after this, it's much more pepperier.
Pepperier.
Yeah, it's more what
Pepperier.
you'd think about with a rye.
Peppery.
Yeah, peppery.
Alright.
It's what are you drinking?
Yes, it is. One more time. Thank you. Michter's Kentucky Straight Rye. See, like, the bottle annoys me, and here's why. It looks like it's Scotch.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
the
true.
name, the whole look of it screams rye or screams Scotch to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
It's just the green. If it was any other color than green, you wouldn't think Scotch.
Yeah, if it was red,
but I look
you'd
at
be
the,
like, that looks like Kentucky.
the Angel's Envy has a very similar color. Actually, that's the color of my bathroom now. This is a new color of my bathroom. If anybody wants to check that out, it's
Would.
super.
Yeah,
super
just
awesome.
stop by.
Kermit,
it out.
Kermit the Frog green is what I call it. But yeah, it just the lettering, everything, just
The
says
lettering
Scotch.
does it too.
True.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not upset by it.
Mm.
Not to the
Yes.
level that you are.
That is a rye.
It is, and I love it. It's very, very good. But again, compared to what we're drinking right now,
Yeah,
It,
Michter's is a really great Manhattan rye gin.
Yes.
I really like to. I haven't had a lot of Michter's, but I've had a lot of Michter's at bars.
What?
how you feeling over there?
I'm fine.
Rye
Okay.
gin?
It's like I'm fine.
No, I just when he went to pour that, I saw him go.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's like, I almost died in Alaska one time.
I like.
Leave me alone.
We touched on it before, but we should probably tell the
Do you
story.
want to hear the story again?
We have never. So
It's not recorded.
Download, folks. Well, it is record. I can play the whole thing if you want. Do you want to play? Let's play the whole thing.
No, it's probably part of the whole thing.
No,
It's
very
only
long.
40 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's longer than 40. The real story was longer than
No,
40
it
seconds.
was on Instagram.
See-
well, what I have right here, I
Oh,
cut
okay.
it down.
Okay, yeah,
See,
yeah.
here's the thing. The story that we have is from the mind of a raving lunatic.
Slash
And-
alcoholic.
It was off air, so it's not recorded. Maybe a slightly more sober version
Yeah,
of the story
sure.
would be great.
But do we
So-
want to hear the less sober version first?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, it's for context.
I'm
Okay. Instagram is stupid on the desktop, so hold on.
Yeah.
So it might play the Dead Radio theme, but it's
How about we background? Background first. Christian is from Alaska, the final frontier.
Yeah.
What? Fairbanks?
Fairbanks, yeah, right in the
Fairbanks,
middle.
Okay. Yeah, so right in the middle of
Nowhere.
nothing.
Yeah, it's-
right in the middle of nothing inside of nothing. Yeah.
Essentially, yeah.
So in Alaska, you have, depending on where you live, if you live in the middle of Alaska, you only have two choices of profession: logging and drilling for wells.
And if
And
you-
everybody else just dies of exposure.
they just live off of elk.
And if you live anywhere else but then the center of the state, your only option is to fish for your life.
And they have beaver tail moccasins. So.
Yeah, so after I quit working at the moccasin plant, I
The moccasin plant.
got a job, water well drilling, but for this specific job we were doing, it was clearing the pylons for a bridge foundation. Just because we had the equipment, so they called us out. We made some special drill steel.
Ah, so you weren't actually drilling for water. You were just
No, but we were doing
footings.
pylons.
Pylons, which are big ass footings.
Yeah, no, it's supposed to go down to bedrock and just basically just be cement and steel.
So it's the thing that the footing is attached to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what I'm talking about.
Sorta.
So what they did is they vibrated big 18-inch drill steel down to where they thought was bedrock, and our job was to just clear the debris out so they could fill it with concrete and steel. So we use a drill to move the debris, water, air, and a foaming agent for pressure to get all this shit out of there. And what had happened is
All organic, all natural chemicals.
Wait.
actually it
So-
was EPA approved. And then because they did the dirt work wrong and some other shit, they also EPA came in and was like, no, you can't let this run off in the river now. You have to just figure out where.
So it's EPA approved, but not EPA
No,
approved.
it
at the
was
same time.
EPA approved, and then they were like, "Oh, you fucked this up."
Ah.
Yeah. No?
Well, no, we didn't fuck it up. It was the engineers who did core sampling. They said bedrock is at 50 feet. Awesome. Everything goes down to 50 feet. And then they're like, this steel is still going down. And so they figured out, oh, it's 53 feet. We were off a little bit. So they start going down. So we're at 50. So the grade was built up like a regular bridge. And so all the runoff would have went off the side. Well, they are 3 feet off now. So they had to dig, 4 or 5 feet lower. So it's a big bowl. And so all the runoff is just sitting. It's up to our boots, up to my knee, and just foam. You can't see shit. And we're clearing out the last hole. Well, it's the first one. I don't know why I said last. And this huge geyser just blows up through the ground, shoots water up 15, 20 feet. And then our drill...
Much like a bidet.
Much like a bidet.
Well, you're a
except
bidet.
It's a
was the color...
macrocosm of a bidet.
Yeah.
There were flecks in it.
It was brown. So that happens, and then our truck starts to wobble. And this truck's like 80, we got the thing extended. It goes up 60, 70 feet. Like, if that tips over, you can only get it out with, like, a crane. And
Just real quick, you didn't tell us any of this.
Yeah.
This is all...
Any of this.
Nothing.
It was, hey, we're building a bridge. And the foam
died.
Then it's better that you asked me to say it.
Yeah, this is all new information.
Oh, it's awesome. It's a new story for you. So that happened, and, like, what we got to do is we got to, like, get our steel out of the ground. We got to tower down and drive out of this hole. So to inject air into it, we use these 4-inch air hoses and a huge-ass compressor. But the only way to break off these air hoses is a sledgehammer. And so on the back of the truck, there's 2 platforms. The driller, the guy who's running the hydraulics is over here. All my tools are over here, like my wrenches to break steel off. And so I walk over here to get on my platform, and I just drop. He's, like, looking forward, just like, brr, 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 and then it's just like I was in the corner of his eye, and then I just disappeared. And I fall in this hole. I'm like, fuck, and I'm, like, panicking for a second, and I start jumping around. But
You're under.
I was under. And so
So this is like aerated mud, basically.
Exactly. So it's like being underwater. You can't breathe, but there's no
visibility.
You have no
and no ability to swim.
Exactly. You have no buoyancy, and there's no turbidity, so you can't even like.
And in that moment, do you like keep holding your breath, or do you like blow out like holy fuck? You know, like how much breath do you have to hold in? You know what I mean? Like you take a deep breath, you swim
it's
down.
not like he knew he was going to fall.
Exactly.
In.
So
Well, like I tried to pretend breathe in, like go, like trying to hold the foam back, like maybe I can get some oxygen out of here. It's all oxygenated, but like it was like you can't. Like that's how you get pneumonia and you fucking kill yourself. So I panicked for a minute, or like it wasn't a minute. It probed lasted.
Felt like a minute.
Yeah. Well, it felt like 10 minutes, but it was probably only maybe a minute. But it was like it was just weird. I went through a lot of like thoughts.
Oh fuck! I'm about to die.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So and then I calmed down and I was like, all right, like kind of had my moment of like, if I die, whatever, like I'll be fine. But like, fuck, this sucks.
Actually, you'll be the exact opposite of fine if you die.
Yeah.
Well, no, I was like, I was at a
Most
good place.
unfine.
Yeah, he was accepting.
I was
Yeah,
in
there
a
we
good
go.
place. I was getting some. It was like, you know what? I smashed the other day. I'm doing pretty good. Like, you know what? If I went out like this, I'll be okay. Like I didn't want to die, but it was just like
so you made peace. You had a moment where you just made peace. You're
had
like,
that
yep,
moment.
here we go.
And then I got a crazy adrenaline rush, and I just started jumping and like smashing my heels and like elbows into the side of this pit I was in, and just like trying to climb up. And I fell a few times, and I finally got up high enough to where he was on the back of the truck, leaning his chest over these 2 platforms, and he just was reaching his hand down and like trying to find anything, and touched the top of my head, got a crazy adrenaline rush. He pulls me out, and like I said, we're in a bowl. Like this cup is the drill hole.
Yep.
He picks me up. He's leaning on his chest, and he throws me over onto the top part of the grade where the original grade was. So I'm 3 feet above him, standing on my feet. He threw me all the way that far because we had such crazy adrenaline.
See,
Well,
that's
You also are kind of little.
Yeah. Was he a big fella?
No, he was a little bit bigger than me, but yeah, no, I was
That's
probably
just mean.
130 pounds then, so that's 40 pounds lighter than I am now.
He flung you like a bag of shit.
Hey man, Wolverine's your height.
Thanks.
And he's a badass.
Yeah.
So
Not in the
how
movies, though.
how deep were you down? Like when you fell, do you know how far
It was like 6 feet deep because I went back 3 days later. We can't really tell. I went back 3 days, 4 days later, and the hole with everything that had settled back into it was 4 feet deep.
Yeah. So you had to like.
So the rest of us
you
would
had
have
to
just like
swim
stood up.
You had the rest of us could have
Just
just
like put your hand up.
Well, I can't fucking see.
Just like
There was no top when I
like-
was like, it could have been deeper,
just a
but
quick just a quick wave and a pointing down like I'm
me.
over here.
well, like so the whole like that's from the ground, but there was still 2 feet of foam above that. Like it wouldn't have mattered.
Oh, okay.
That's
okay.
true.
Yeah.
Like-
so more like trying to swim up about 8 feet of aerated, muddy water.
Yeah.
Nothing you can get
Yeah.
traction in.
Yeah, steel toe boots.
It's like quicksand.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the
It's quicker
worst,
than
worst
quicksand,
case
'cause I
scenario
was-
of quicksand.
Yeah.
I mean, that hole could have been 50 feet deep.
Yeah.
Bye,
I was
Christian.
just lucky. Yeah. You well,
Do you
guys
want
are
to? Do you want to
lucky.
hear your original telling of the story? Because I think I put it on the Instagram today. So if you want to watch the video, it's up there. I only cut out the parts where he wasn't talking and he was just slurring. So the bones of the story are all in here.
All right.
So like if you take what you just said and just condensed it down to just the bare parts, it'd be about a minute long.
Yeah, and then throw it
This-
in a blender.
Yeah, this was a lot more. This was a lot more
blender of
nonsense.
2 bottles of bourbon.
Yeah, a
So-
blender of 3 cups of whiskey.
So there might be a little bit of a little bit at the beginning.
I'm still in like mucky mud, but like I'm like freaking out. I'm trying to jump,
You're just scrambling.
and I'm just like, oh fuck, I'm about to die. And so like I wish it was like me like just having an exhale. Like it's like being underwater. You can't. There's no air there. It's just bubbles. But like you inhale that, you're gonna get pneumonia, and lung disease, and cancer and shit. And it wasn't like, oh, my life came before me. If I die right now, I'm cool. And I started climbing and like pressing and like pushing with my foot. Jack, he patted my head. I was like, oh my god, fuck! I'm not that low. Like I'm not that deep. And he pulled me out.
I've heard that before.
And I was standing on the higher part. What?
What's his name?
Jack.
You still talk to him?
No, I haven't heard from him or even had like a whisper of him.
Whisper of him.
Anybody
Whisper of Jack.
Yeah, that was the only parts of that was cohesive. Like I could have
Christ.
pushed that for
Yeah.
another 20 seconds. You have a minute on Instagram. That was only 42 seconds. So every bit of his like diatribe, his like what he was talking about with
Rambling.
that, only 42 seconds of it was usable.
Oh, jeez.
And that story was much longer.
Well, I'm
in
glad it
person
was
than
Yeah.
42
off
seconds.
air. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
Embarrassing.
Well,
It's not. It's fun.
we're gonna
That's
get
this
there. We're gonna
podcast.
get there again tonight.
That's-
It's
Yeah, it's
only
still
8
early.
o'clock.
That's
Yeah.
pretty
But
much.
let's take a
this-
break because I'm ready to pee.
Yeah, everybody's ready to pee, and look at that. I have.
Do you started up iTunes and
I-
everything?
I do, and I even have like something.
Congratulations.
I even have something I'd like to play.
We're so happy for you.
Yeah, it feels like it's gonna be Sinatra with the outfit that you're fucking wearing.
It's
right
a
now.
constant thing that I just don't have iTunes up. But ooh,
Well,
I forgot
at
that
least
it's
we're
in-
consistently bad at the same things every week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're here. This is the Bicentennial episode, which means we're just gonna be drinking until we turn into Christian at the end of the last time they were
I'm
here,
gonna
which
put
is the
this.
100th.
I'm gonna put this at a solid 3-hour episode.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be
We can get there.
9:30 before we get out of here.
Yeah.
Right,
And,
alright.
and we have an Uber driver on standby, so we're fine.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's called
so yeah,
nepotism, sir. It's not really.
Incest? No, that's not
Ugh.
that either. I'm kidding.
How'd you get there?
I don't know.
It's just like, hey guys, I'm sleeping with an Uber driver, right? You're like, all right,
I mean,
dude.
I don't want to brag.
I mean, a bunch of people are.
Like,
So
humble brag. Right? That's fine.
So yeah, check out the.
well, I hear his Uber situation is really nice. Like you guys got bottled water and all kinds of nice
Yeah,
stuff.
chargers,
Yeah.
and he's got like lights under the seat.
It's like Airbnb just
Yeah.
moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good shit.
That's the thing,
during-
but like if you treat it like that,
Yeah.
People are
then
like fucking A.
fucking
During
A,
the,
Whereas the
five-star.
fucking Uber driver that we had this past, it was on the first Friday, just playing just garbage music. Garbage
No,
music,
he takes
really
requests and he puts out seasonally appropriate candy for people and mints and gum.
Jeez.
Like
loud.
he's
Just have him on the podcast. Fuck you guys.
you just want seasonally appropriate candy.
Yeah, that sounds right. to
I just
me.
want more people with accents on the show. It makes us seem like
You're
worldly.
cultured.
Yeah.
So far we've had Andy, and that's it.
Could you
That's
understand
it.
anything he said?
I mean,
60-40.
Fair.
Yeah.
Hi Andy, if you're listening, I love you.
That's the wrong button.
It's
the wrong button.
A vagina.
It's this button.
You're the man not in your ball bag.
What?
What?
oh yeah.
We'll break it down when we get back. Don't let me forget.
It's a completely different language.
It's Jurden Manabran Yabobag. Practiced it.
Yeah,
lot.
so it's the Crafted Cup at 44 Raymond Avenue in Poughkeepsie, New York. And also on the February 16th at 7 p.m., we're doing a 80s dance party for a cause. Check out The Crafted Cup. Cup is spelled with a K. .com and specials and events, and you get the whole shebang. We got a brand new, not brand new website, but
That's brand new.
Yeah,
it's a revamped website.
From the
website.
ground up. Nothing looks the same as it did before.
So yeah, check that out. There's gonna be a gallery.
Have updated hours.
Are we doing a barista profile soon or what?
I don't know.
At some
Are we,
point.
Adam?
Sabrina won't take pictures.
Also, a quick shout out to Heritage Food and Drink.
Hey.
Christian bartends there, but they serve.
I gave
me
Jesse a free coffee today. Is that all right?
Fired. Not you, Jesse. I'm firing Jesse. Yeah.
Jesse, one of the owners over there, threw me a complimentary dessert for my birthday. I
got gluten-free beer now too.
They do.
Dude,
and,
when we went in there, he gave us the entire appetizer menu without even asking.
I honestly
I was like, so
walk in there without getting like 7 free items.
Yeah, I seriously texted him on the way home. It's just like, we hate mussels, but we didn't want to be rude. Do you want them? And we dropped them off at Karina's, right?
Yeah. Brooke ate them that night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to wait on those.
Brooke loves that place because they're so like the few things that she can eat. Mussels being one of them is that's her favorite mussel dish that she's ever had anywhere.
It's
ever.
so good.
It's
very good.
It looked great.
But we did the
I don't like to get my food out of a rock.
We did the
personally.
We did the. So my father and my brother and my stepmother and I each did the 50-ounce bone-in
The
tomahawk
tomahawk.
ribeye for two.
50 ounce? Holy shit.
5-0.
It took 45 minutes to cook. It
like
is
half a
so
cow.
fucking
Your
good.
grill guy, he's like a big dude
Yeah.
with blonde hair.
Hates you.
Was running around that fucking. He looked like he was gonna have a nervous fucking breakdown while we were waiting for our food. That guy was pumping out. Like,
Yo, he cooks a mean fucking steak.
they do a great fucking job. I had a wonderful night. I had leftovers, which is even better.
I do love how the grill looks like a medieval torture device.
It does,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Giant
Yeah.
broiler. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's just it's like over hardwood, and you can just like pull a big chain, and the thing raises and lowers, and it really does look like something out of just like the fucking catacombs in Paris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Cool. So we almost talked over The Sea by Shadow Witch completely. So.
No, somebody has to pee, so
I
let's,
really have
let's
to pee.
make
I'm
this
gonna
happen.
go.
Yeah, let's all go drain the lizard, and we'll be right back.
Not at the same time.
Crossing swords.
Sword fight!
reflections of rejections, a mirror on your soul. I reveal my pain, you curse my name, a cold embrace we can't erase. I was the sky, now I'm just dirt. Remember when we used to talk, not throwing glass in this house of stone. She walks away just like the rest, disgusted when her eyes meet mine. A sense of truth, a house of lies.
I figure while you can't contain it, don't wanna hear your explanation. We've had our better days, most been in a foggy haze. I wake up every single day, never waste my time to pray for no more dreaded fights with you. Call me a bitch, I guess it's true. If you see me tonight, I will be the bitch you like. And if you see me alive, and I tell
This is Adam from BC Kitchen, formerly known as Baby Cakes, and you're listening to the Dead Radio Podcast.
Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, no comment.
Yeah. Good old Adam gave me this beer today while I was taking out the garbage.
Well, I just
As it happens regularly at the Crafted Cup.
Yeah, I was taking out the garbage and I came back with a beer.
This time it was actually not empty.
Do you have any more glasses over there?
I do. I have a fucking ton.
Got a lot open, but I feel like I'd be doing a disservice to our biggest fan if I did not review
Do you
this
need
tonight.
3 or?
We could just share.
You guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
We're not gonna
I
shit.
I have 5 more after this.
All right.
I got a lot of dishes to do after this show, but that's fine.
I mean, we could all share a glass, or we could all drink out of a glass that Bosch has had all of his fingers.
Yeah,
in.
and then or we could just
Oh,
make it
I
out.
did the thing. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. I did.
So Bosch cannot have this.
You can
Because
smell it, though.
It is not gluten-free.
I decided to play that bumper because
Because
he's
Adam's a wonderful man.
He is. Hi, Adam. I'm sure you're listening.
He's
You don't
a
have like
yeah.
a baby or a job or
wonderful-
anything, so it's
wonderful
fine.
fan of the show.
Well, he has a
always-
job that he can have headphones in all the time, so he's definitely listening.
Yeah.
True.
Well, he always helps out the show. He's a
He's a
familiar.
patron.
A familiar to everyone.
Is he a patron?
Patreon.
Does he give us
I
money?
believe he does.
Mhm.
It's possible that ended as well. I will look it up as you
Caught me off guard.
Oh.
do
It's
more
like a
of
maple
this.
wheat beer.
It was just so opposite of this ride.
Wow, yeah, that's off the wall, man.
Wow, it is a Vermont maple wheat ale. Wheat ale brewed with maple syrup.
It is.
It's a little tart for me.
Oh, you're a syrup person?
No. What?
Syrup or syrup?
Syrup.
It's
There's an
syrup,
R in there
not
and a
syrup.
I don't know what
you
I said.
fucking weirdo.
Not S-U-R.
Pillow or pillow?
Oh, pillow.
Pillow.
How can a terrorist say
There's
pillow?
no E in pillow.
Like, what the fuck?
Nah.
What about
Fucking
water?
people from your
Do you
weird
say
states.
water?
Water.
Only when I
No.
it's turned into a word I use only because I would use it in like accents. I'd be like, oh yeah,
The accents?
Accents.
Got to get
Jesus
some water. Yeah,
Christ.
no, that's how it fucking gets in the vernacular. Is you make a
The
joke. for a week.
vernacular?
Adam,
Nah, fuck
You mean the vernacular with an R?
it's got tense in here.
I like this. It's really good, but it was not what I expected. It's a lot more like musky and sour
Yeah.
than I thought it was going to be.
And coming off that that ride, it's
Yeah.
a little like, whoa.
Whoa, yeah.
Also, why is the Indian god of fertility and sex on the label?
I don't know. Rock Art Brewery.
Someone's getting
Vermont.
Kokopelli.
Is that what that is?
It's Kokopelli, yeah. In some legends, Kokopelli is known to have a penis over 3 miles long.
Ah. I didn't
Fuck
carry
that
that
guy.
around. You just roll
No,
it up.
technically he fucks you.
Yeah. Fucks everybody.
It just looks like he's tootly doing on a flute.
Skin flute.
He's like dreads and everything. He's hunched over. He's really into it.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't really know anything about the Kokopelli lore.
I went to the Grand
But
Canyon.
I mean,
and
if
learned
it's got
shit.
a 3 mile long penis, I would imagine that most of your kind know a lot about it.
Wow.
Do not put me in a corner, sir. You
got- what
can't
do
you
guys
can't
call
make
it?
blanket
family?
statements.
Family? That's
Family.
what it is, right?
Family.
That's the more
Yeah.
PC term
Family.
than you people.
As
Yeah,
of
you people. It's not the language. It's the disdain in your voice. That's
Oh,
what.
so I shouldn't call you people.
No, I don't mind it.
Just say it. You people.
You people?
You people?
Is that the proper nomenclature?
Nomenclature.
So as
Friend
of
the chipper.
As of August 28th, 2018, Adam number 2's
Brown
contribution to the show has been declined.
I used to like Brown
Maybe
Adam.
maybe he's having financial problems.
Maybe.
He has a
does have
baby now.
He does have
yeah,
a new
babies are
baby.
expensive.
Yeah. Certainly has money to spend on beer. I don't know.
In a Jeep.
Have to have a word with him.
A lot of stuff.
Maybe he's prioritizing his family over the show. That's a problem
It's
for me.
just not going to work out.
Seriously. Maybe
He's probably just learning about this.
Even
like 2 days from now when the show posts, he goes, fuck.
Yeah, it took me like 2 months to realize that my
when
Patreon
Bosch
wasn't
said
working.
something to you.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't
He's
know.
like, so did you mean to?
No, I was just
Stop
like,
funding the
how did
show?
I phrase it?
You were
I don't
like,
remember.
yeah, it was that. So did you mean to stop funding?
Hey,
the show?
bud.
And you do this sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I had like fraudulent charges or some bullshit on my card, so they sent me a new card.
Yeah.
And then everything that was linked to that got cleared.
Yeah,
and
that
I
happens.
just was like, fuck.
Yeah.
The barbershop by Frank Hoyce, that's what happened to them, but we haven't reached out to have them back on the show so they can start contributing again.
You haven't shook their head at them yet?
I haven't shaken my head at them yet, no. But
He goes to a different barber.
So Adam number 2.
Yeah, no, Bosch goes to a hairdresser. He does not go to a barber.
Oh,
Pardon me.
Absolutely.
It's
No,
fair. I go to a salon. It's
The
okay.
the hairdresser comes to me.
Oh.
Wow.
So
He's an in-house
Step up.
hairdresser.
Wow.
Adam number 2, if you're listening, please
Give us your money.
Hey.
Give them money. They
He
deserve
gave
it.
me plenty
Up,
of money
sucker.
on Saturday night, so
and
it's fine.
wait till you're done driving around before you driving around your van before you start fixing it.
Van.
Just wait till
Your
you stop.
big van.
Yeah, your big old brown
It's
van.
a box truck.
It's not a box
van.
truck.
A box truck down by the
It's
river.
a van filled with boxes. So I have a couple articles here that I'd like some of you guys to.
Mike wants to know why you're wearing a vest.
Why
and he
am I
says
wearing
you
a
look like
vest?
Aladdin.
Street rat, I don't buy.
Mike, it's the Bicentennial, and I dressed as a
little drummer boy.
A little drummer boy from the Bicentennial coin, the Bicentennial quarter.
Right, here's your handkerchief. Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, there's 2 of them.
There's 2.
He's not putting that back on.
I will recreate.
Yeah. Just
everything.
put
not
the
doing that.
tri-corner hat on.
No, I'm recreating everything
This
just
looks like
for
dog
Mike.
shit.
Just for the one guy who tuned in late. I'm gonna do everything over again for you.
Where's the sex toy?
You cunt. Hang on 1 second.
He twirled the drumstick and everything.
Wow, I'm actually kind of
Yeah.
impressed.
And the hat has to be backwards, so you have to look like a fucking moron while you're doing it.
Check.
Yeah. It's perfect.
See, I'm a really good drummer too. Among my other talents.
Yeah.
I think that sums it up. So there you go, Mike.
Sorry.
Once
Sorry that
again,
Mike
for
derailed you. What
you
were you talking
fucking
about?
piece of shit.
He said you look like you only eat kosher food. That's racist. Well,
Or
anti-Semitic.
Yeah, but it's still racist.
Is it racist?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
Well,
technically.
because Jews don't identify as white, so yeah, it's racist.
Fair.
It's one of the weird ones where it's religious, cultural, and racial.
Yeah.
Yeah. Way to go, asshole.
Apparently the same folks.
Let's stop this before it gets racist.
Yeah.
I think it got racist a little bit before.
That was the title for the potential title. That's a callback to earlier. It's a callback to earlier. I'm sorry you didn't catch it.
No, I did.
Let's move on.
Hi, guys.
So the same source that did the best coffee in the Hudson Valley also did a measurement of the milligrams per ounce of caffeine in the local chain. Coffee.
They sent it out to a lab?
I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's read
I'm
this.
sure they did.
Several $100 worth of testing.
Yeah, I'm sure they actually did that.
This is blah blah blah, and it's according to Food Beast. And it's only chains because
Because they're the ones that actually sent it out. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. And Dunkin' Donuts, the best coffee in the Hudson Valley, according to the allegedly the best coffee has 15 milligrams of caffeine in them.
15.
In what?
That
in
seems
like,
a little
Wait, in what
soft.
quantity though? Like, what's our
Per ounce.
Our sample?
Oh, per ounce.
Per ounce of
Okay,
drip.
Per ounce of drip. Yes.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense then.
Yeah,
Because I was going to go in a cup.
That explains a lot.
Yeah, because McDonald's is like 150 milligrams a cup.
Actually, no. It's McDonald's is the lowest out of the bunch. It's only
Oh no, I'm thinking of something else.
9.1 milligrams. A close second to
Per
the top.
ounce or per cup?
Per ounce. What did I say? Per cup.
Yeah.
7-Eleven 17.5 milligrams and Starbucks 20.6 milligrams per ounce of caffeine.
For
It's a
which roast?
Fucking ton.
Yeah, who knows?
Probably they're
Because they have
They're
like
blonde.
close to 30.
God, I fucking hate that term.
I know. There's a guy that comes
Blonde
in
roast.
and he
Yeah,
goes,
it's
he
bullshit.
goes,
Oh yeah, he does that.
Can I
Yeah,
get
then you
a large blonde roast with caramel? And I go, oh, a large light roast? And I say
Yeah.
it like that every time, and I'm just waiting for him to fucking catch on, and he hasn't yet.
I know who you're
Just like
talking about.
cortata guy and espresso guy.
Wait, you're gonna be
yeah.
more specific on espresso guy.
Yeah,
'cause
there's a
that's like
bunch
all
of
of them.
What
Yeah.
about cappuccino guy?
2 girls, 1 cappuccino.
Sure.
What about that guy who was kept trying to get Eminem just to like?
Oh, bear paws.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he kept trying to get
Yeah.
bear paws.
He's like, "Can I get an M&M?" I'm like, "I don't know what you're talking about." Every time, I
No,
know what he's talking about,
Oh, I do
but I
too.
refuse
Yeah. I don't.
to acknowledge.
And then
he
somebody
goes, "Can I get an M&M?" And I'm like, "What? What is that? What are you talking about?" And he goes, "A medium roast." And I
Oh,
go,
stop.
okay.
Really?
And
Yep.
then somebody
is
told
that?
him that it annoys me that he says it, and now he looks at me and makes eye contact when he says it every
Yeah.
time.
Who is this?
Yeah, and then every
He's like a
time you
painter.
have to go.
In his
I don't know what you're talking
50s,
about. What is
and
that?
He's got big old sausage bear hands. It's
Yeah,
insane.
I call him paws because I'm like he's like like they're giant fucking.
Oh, I don't
hands.
know who
Yeah.
this person is.
You would
But
recognize
he's,
him if you
he's
saw
just
him.
he's trying to be a regular, and it's annoying.
He's been a regular.
He's done work on the shop. He's a
Yeah.
handyman. And
But-
he's a
but
he's a
what-
nice guy.
What
but
I'm saying
like-
is that he's just like, "Hey, guy, like we're friends. You buy coffee here. I'm sorry. You know, like you're a
You're just-
perfectly nice person, but you're trying to make a thing out of nothing. Just maybe try something else because it's been a long time.
It's been over 2 years.
Years.
Yeah.
Oh, when I was there originally, like full time, he would fucking do that shit. Nice guy though.
What?
Sweet spirit.
He's nice, but fuck that
But
guy.
fuck that guy.
I want to talk about some real like the douchey
Real
end
talk.
of the douchey end of coffee.
Sure.
Oh.
Yeah.
Coffee brew. There's a new company called Space Roasters,
Ugh.
and
I don't even know what it is, and I'm already annoyed.
Space Force.
and they may be
Space
changing,
Force.
and they may be quote changing the coffee game forever.
Oh,
Sure, I'm sure
Christ.
they are.
And
It's only
quote-
been around for several hundreds of
They will be
hundreds of
selling
hundreds of
coffee
years.
beans that were launched into space
That's nothing.
Fuck
That's
them.
stupid.
and roasted using heat upon re-entry into the atmosphere.
Okay, that's.
They
Is
will-
this an Onion article?
No, this was
How are they
from-
paying for that if they're gonna do that in mass quantities
They'll
going
be
in and out?
perfectly. They'll be perfectly cooked inside a specially engineered machine. The company has started selling them yet. Hasn't started selling them yet, but they estimate the coffee will run about $500 per cup.
Fuck them.
Yeah, I mean, fuck that.
Yeah.
it's not gonna. It's probably shit coffee. Like
Yeah,
how? Where did they source
That's
their beans?
probably not even going to be a thing.
So
Tell me
this-
about this.
Yeah.
So this is Space Roasters,
Elon Musk will have some.
and
Right? He'll be like, you know,
they
I
have a very
just-
nice webpage that sucks up all the bandwidth.
Well, they ought to.
I don't know what all this is, but
engineers architecture.
This is a
coffee,
Squarespace
innovation.
website.
Is it?
is it?
Yeah. It's a Squarespace.
There's nothing wrong
website.
with that, but I mean,
No, there's nothing wrong
like-
with that, but I'm saying that they don't have the money to do what they're talking about.
You know, they
Surprised
spent
this
all
isn't a
their money
Kickstarter.
paying for a fucking
Yeah.
roaster.
If
on
it was a
shuttle.
Kickstarter, Tanner would have already funded it.
This might be true.
Are you funding anything right now?
That's
It's
no.
not. It's not.
How,
if.
no, the question is how
How
many
many?
things are you funding right now? Because you were just talking about one today that fucked you.
Yeah. It's the first one in many though.
What happened? Let's get into that. I mean, unless you want to talk about
there's so
Space
many
Roasters.
times where he goes, so I funded this Kickstarter a while ago, and sometimes I say it out loud, sometimes I say it in my head, but every time it's like I'm like weird. You did that.
No, I funded something and then they tried to send it to me 3 times and then fucked it up all 3 times. It's like, just give me my money back. Like, you're stupid. So how many
Did you get your
things?
money back?
Well,
like
so
12% of it or
yeah.
something.
So
like
I funded
that.
it for $48, and they're like, "We'll refund you," and they sent me 18, and I'm like, no. So
It's like I'm a coffee mogul.
So-
I need all of my money.
how
back, sir.
many
Optimizing beans roasted.
How many Kickstarters do I have currently pending? Like items that I funded but have not received
Let's
yet.
wait. How many do you think?
I have a little bit of a one up on you guys because I glanced over and saw him.
Okay, so
scrolling
you and
through.
your vest are out.
Scrolling.
No. But
well, now that I know he's scrolling.
But there's Kickstarter. There's also Indiegogo. So we're not. If we're
Wait,
talking
this
about
is
Let's
one-
just go
crowdfunding-
strictly Kickstarter. So we'll say half of his ridiculous investments.
Christ, I was gonna say like 9, but now it's like
Okay.
shit.
I'm gonna go with 5.
I'll stay with 9.
You're going with 9.
Can
Who's
I
closest?
just use knowing the little information? I
Yeah,
know?
like if you get it right, you still don't win.
I literally glanced over, saw him scroll once, twice, and then went Jesus.
And then thrice.
Yeah,
Three times a lady.
I'm going to say 20
20.
on Kickstarter.
I went low.
Wait. Here's the question though. Are we talking about things I'm still waiting to receive, or are we talking about things I have funded?
Oh, things you have funded? It's in the hundreds.
It's not in the hundreds.
Things you're waiting for.
Things you're waiting for. Things you're actively funding that you haven't gotten.
Yeah.
So like things that you funded in the last few months.
I'm gonna bump.
Let's
mine.
say
I'm
things
gonna-
that you funded that haven't given you anything yet.
Okay. Fair.
I'm gonna chop mine down to 15.
All right.
So I'm at 5,
9,
9, 15.
Are we prices writing it, or are we actually going?
We
for
are prices right.
Price
Oh,
is Right.
okay.
That's why I
Price
went
is right.
5.
I am gonna say that you have invested $436.
No.
into
Wait,
GoFundMe.
I didn't.
No,
mean,
no,
like-
it's not dollars. It's the
'Cause
amount
it's
of
way more than
project.
that.
It's the project.
Whatever it is, it's got to be more than that.
It's the projects you
Number of
funded.
projects.
Prices writing it.
$1.
5,
Drew.
9, 15. You said
15.
So here's the deal. The closest one is Adam.
Oh.
If we're talking about collectively right now between Indiegogo and Kickstarter, I currently am waiting on 6 products to arrive.
Oh, okay. So that's not that bad.
that's on the nose. Prices right. Prices right.
But
Right? Didn't go over.
yeah, but in the if we were to like skip back 2 months, there was something like 12 items that I was waiting for.
So that would have been Bosch.
That was just 12.
So I got lucky on the
But
timing.
that was what you were
Yeah.
waiting for.
That was kind of what I was.
Yeah.
That was kind of what I was hedging on. Because if we went in the past year, I would have said 10.
Yeah, and that would have been appropriate.
Here's something fun. Coming in on the YouTube chat, Mike Bleakley just retracted a message.
Message retracted.
Ooh.
How dare you? I want to know what that message was,
I
Mike.
really do.
Repost.
You
Repost.
Must, yeah, you must type again. But that's a lot. What is,
I'm
what,
screen
what,
capping this,
what
and I'm
makes
putting it up on
you-
our Instagram.
What makes you see? The funny thing is, with
What motivates you to throw money at things?
I've been
Obviously, it's working.
I've been on Kickstarter because like I've talked to you and you've
There it
about
is.
the
It's-
that's
it's
it.
over.
down.
Official.
Angel's Envy done. Bottle empty. Everyone. Right now. It is. What? Yeah, because I've actually gone home and been like, man, Tanner's he gets all these like
He's
presents.
fucking. He's just balling
he,
it up.
He gets all these presents in the mail, and
He's-
it's like
he's
they're like
Aziz Ansari
surprises.
in fucking
Oh my
Parks
God,
and
Redmond
Recreation.
fucking hates you.
Except for he's successful.
Oh, our mailman hates me so much.
We had a new
Yeah.
male lady.
Male
Yeah,
person.
male person.
Male
Stop
person.
gendering.
Mail carrier.
Stop gendering our mail carriers.
carrier. A MALE carrier.
Yeah, MAIL carrier.
Sir.
Well, they carry packages, so it's a mail.
She was very nice.
So this started with the
sorry.
whole. It's kind of Adam's fault. This whole
Z
this
was
whole thing
very
started
nice.
with like photography shit.
They were.
'Cause you
It
can find
started with
really
that.
good
It started with
stuff.
that goddamn camera bag.
Oh
didn't
yeah,
it?
yeah. I
Yeah.
think so.
That backpack?
Peak.
Yeah.
Peak design, and I have
Great bags, too expensive.
True. But I have the one I funded, and then I bought the travel line, and then a bunch of their accessories, and I currently have 2 others which are being shipped right now. I'm gonna send one of them back. I just wasn't sure which one I wanted.
It's ridiculous.
A little bit.
Why don't you fund this fucking space coffee?
Yeah.
'Cause
What
I
about
don't
space
care.
roasters?
You can be the Elon Musk of coffee.
Do you want to talk about this?
I
Do you
wanted
wanna
to
talk
bring,
about
I wanted to bring it back because I felt like you wanted to talk about it.
Oh,
so
nice.
that's fine. We could have went back to.
No, it's okay.
It's fine.
No, I was able to do it while
No, it's
making fun of
okay.
Tanner and you, so I'm good.
It's a win. It's a
Cleared
win-win.
it. You hit your spots.
Yeah.
So
Hit
that-
all the marks.
So SRC. Let's talk about SRC technology. Space roasting capsule. SRC quote SRC end quote is a patented
Patented,
technology, first of its kind with the compatibility
to roast coffee beans in 0 gravity.
Thank you.
No,
Some
but
of-
it's
some of us can
optimizing coffee beans roasting in 0 gravity environment in outer space. This person sounds like Russian, like translating, like using Google Translate.
0 gravity.
Yeah.
In outer space. It is
Our
very
space roasting capsule SRC is a patented technology.
The
Went
coffee
away. What
is
happened?
the best
we've
coffee.
already we already did the whole thing.
Okay.
Be the first to sign
No,
on.
hang on. Go back up. Hang on. Help us raising the capital. We need to develop the space roasting technology so we can bring you an out of this world experience all the way from space.
Okay, that sentence has so many things wrong with it.
So many.
So many.
Let's just break it down. Just grammar Nazis.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Christian's
All
gonna
right.
be real good at this. All right. So we have help us raising the capital, not help us to raise the capital.
No, yeah.
Help us raising the capital we need to develop the space roasting technology, and for some
Comma.
reason these are all in caps
'Cause-
here.
yeah.
And
Well,
then a comma.
that's their proper noun for their SRT. That's why it's
But it was
all-
SRC.
for their SRT.
Because it was the space roasting capsule. Oh, maybe it's a different thing.
Doesn't matter.
That's
all wrong.
that's how they're trying to use it.
So
yeah.
we can bring you an out of this world experience all the way from space with no period.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And redundancy there. Out of the
Yeah.
world experience all the way from space. That's
Yeah.
stupid.
So-
Also, I'm still hung up on that fucking comma after technology, which is not necessary.
Yeah.
Um,
It's the lack of period.
yeah,
at the
no,
end
it's
of-
because
yeah.
they used so. It has to have a comma. It's a
Yeah,
conjunction.
but maybe, but it doesn't flow. Like if you read it, it doesn't.
Yeah, it sounds like
it
sounds
doesn't
like
read.
you're. It
Well,
sounds
they
like
already
a Russian person like using auto translate.
Yeah.
Google
Like,
Translate.
welcome to America. I am Russision person.
I love America.
Yeah. In Russia, car drives you.
Subscribe below to stay updated until the campaign starts, or contact us directly for special sales.
Okay,
Okay,
so
still
they
no
c-
period, and the or is capitalized for what reason?
The starts. Oh yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
They're both in caps.
So
this is bad. It's
so
very
s-
bad.
The
Very bad.
pre-sale campaign starts in 3 weeks, 3
Right, like,
days,
that's
3
just a
hours,
typo.
I feel like
23 minutes, 23
so
seconds.
I rib on you a lot
to
about Kickstarter,
1
but I feel like a
0
lot of
seconds.
Kickstarter campaigns, not necessarily Kickstarter campaigns,
Yeah, how
but
much is
things
the
like
buy-in?
this, they're like it's never going to launch. We're just
No.
trying to make $500,000
Failure to
and then
launch.
fail. Yeah, there you go. Failure to launch. It's very punny of you.
Jessica, what's her name, and
I don't care.
Matthew McConaughey.
It's
Sarah
not
Jessica Parker.
allowing me
There it is.
to buy.
But
to
you wanna buy now.
purchase. I know, but it's not allowing. The website is not allowing me to buy.
Go down.
Because there's not enough periods on it to allow you to click buy. It's a thing. It's coding.
Um,
You wouldn't understand.
That's it.
Yeah.
Do
know,
you?
small brain, half the size of
Okay.
a man's science.
Whoa, is that our spaceman?
He terrifies me.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with this.
This is
Space Roasters CEO Hatem. I'm not going to even try that. Has been
This
awarded.
just really feels like a Nigerian prince kind of
It
situation.
does.
Right,
100%.
yeah.
100%.
Space roast.
I will send you extra money for shipping.
Yeah.
And no.
Has been awarded the first place. Has been awarded the first place in the shuttle balloon competition that was held.
Oh, this
The
is
solar
bad.
panels and different. Yeah, this is some like fucking.
Yeah, this is totally fake.
I don't think it's fake. I think it's a
I
crazy
think it's a
person.
scam.
No, it can't be fake. Go back to that graphic of coffee beans floating in space.
There you
It's
go.
so
Coffee
real.
in space.
Welcome to the world of tomorrow.
Yeah. Space
Would you like an
roasters.
espresso at 0 green G?
Any Futurama fans out there? It's like, can you not say that every single time we wake somebody up?
Oh, here they look at the
It's
nice.
It's the same person. Just
Yeah.
one has hat and glasses on.
Jesus.
That's racist.
Yeah, it looks like
They look like approachable brown people. They don't look like the same person.
Oh my god!
Wow, that's not racist.
Jesus.
No, it's supposed to. That's what they're going for.
That's what they're going for?
They're going for approachable brown. That's what you think they're going for?
Relatively
don't
sure
think
that's
that?
not in their social media description.
I mean, maybe
Look,
just
about
approachable.
us.
Look at the fucking lapel pin.
They both
It's
have
not
it.
an American
Yeah.
flag. It's a fucking cup
It's
of
a
coffee.
Yeah,
coffee
you,
mug.
you don't have a coffee cup and
Yeah.
saucer
Yeah.
lapel
How
pin.
dare you? This is exactly like when Obama forgot to put his pin on that one time.
Look, I am posing.
Where is your
I'm a
coffee
poser.
pin, Tanner?
I'm a poser. I'll show you where my coffee pin is.
Ugh.
Here, write that down.
Uh,
Someone remember, I'll show you where your coffee pin is. All right, so this is horse shit. It's never going to happen.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I just had a tattoo idea, coffee tattoo idea. It's a cup and saucer, much like the pin there, like on the pubis area, and then like around the dick, have a sip. Or is that not?
I mean, it's an idea.
Okay.
Like,
We're not gonna
you
argue
weren't
the fact
wrong-
that it
you
is an
weren't wrong
idea.
in
Yeah.
saying that. Whether it's good or bad, I mean, is pretty much it's bad. It's
What
a
is
bad
the
idea.
chief?
it's bad.
Let's find out what the chief technical officer at Space Roasters does.
it's not
Previously
technical.
coming from the biotech industry. As
Why didn't you read this guy's thing first?
I don't
Mr.
know.
Like
He's
starting
the
with his
chief
name.
executive
Chief
officer.
executive
You just
Because
say
I
his
can't
first
pronounce
name.
that. Oh, hold on.
Kafiji.
No, it's Al-Khafaji. Al-Khafaji. Al-Khafaji.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I think I
Nailed
pronounced it right. I am expert in
Namiology.
Namiology, yes.
Prior to founding Space Roaster, he has designed various architectural masterpieces stemming from his inspiration of space in the future. Some of his work includes a proposal for moon habitations and architectural standards, and his futuristic and a futuristic work around the
Just
city
run on
of
sentence.
Dubai.
You should
we
not read for a
have
living.
prince.
Yeah. By the way, I was really sad. I don't know if it was last week's episode or the episode before that. You made that same exact reference, and the
Which
guests
one?
didn't get it.
What?
The namiology. You're an expert in
Yeah.
namiology,
Oh,
and they
yeah.
didn't get it.
They're not
And
fans of
it
the show.
made me sad. No, it has nothing to do with the show. It has to do with them not being
Fans
Boondock
of
Saints
Boondock
fans,
Saints?
Yeah.
and it makes me very sad.
Well, I am really good at names. Oh, here we go.
We're gonna get tagged for this for sure.
You think so?
Oh, for sure.
And it started off very X-Files esque.
Oh, it's just a loop.
Yeah, because I think they probably licensed this.
Yeah. Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
License what? There's no, nothing happened. What are you talking about?
Everything's fine.
No, it's fine.
That's one small step for
whenever
man.
I worry about something, I immediately start talking over it to stop the YouTube bot from fucking taking our show down.
That's one small step for
Will
man.
they just shut down the
one
live stream?
giant leap for a cup of coffee.
Yeah, who the fuck
I'll
wants
let
to
you
pay
have that. That was
$500?
pretty good. Well, no one's going to, and it's a terrible business.
Well,
plan.
it's the same people that spend X amount of dollars for that. What is that? Kopi Luwak.
But
the
thing
shit
is,
coffee.
But the thing with Kopi
Weasel
Luwak,
shit
the thing
coffee?
with Kopi Luwak is it's not $500 a cup.
It's $100 a pound.
It's $100 a
coffee.
pound, which is how many cups of coffee you can get
I
out of
mean,
that?
yeah. I mean, you would still charge probably $8 to $10 a cup.
But that's only
But somebody's
that's
gonna
only
be like,
three
"I'm gonna
times
treat
the that's
myself."
only 3 times the price.
Yeah.
That's not insane.
It's also not all that great.
It tastes like
no,
coffee.
it's not. It just tastes like coffee.
Yeah, I've had several versions of the real thing, and I've had a synthetic version, and it all just kind of tastes like coffee.
So
do you
the
have
stuff that
synthetic?
we had was the
So-
real.
They just bury it in poop?
No, they
use the enzyme.
They figured out what the enzymes are in the stomach, and then recreated it in a lab.
Okay.
So
Nah, I don't want that. I want the shit coffee.
Put poop in my mouth.
I want poopy in my
Dead
mouth.
radio shit story.
I'm not
It's right here. It's right here.
Just write down. I want the shit coffee. So the thing with Kopi Luwak is I get it because there is a difference, and it has a much lower acidity than regular coffee. Because it's the same as like me wanting to have a grilled cheese and taking Lactaid.
Yeah.
You know, it something else processed certain things so that something that I don't like about it has been removed, and that thing is just a little bit of the acidity.
True. Or just a good cup of coffee that doesn't have that acidity.
Yeah. So I get why it's expensive, but I also get why people are willing to pay 3 times as much, because you're not going, I drink Kopi Luwak every day.
True.
It's a niche thing. It's a bit of a story, and it can be good.
Yeah.
So for me to go like that fucking astronaut ice cream that I bought, right?
Freeze-dried
That
ice
was
cream.
it was like $5.
Yeah.
But I could buy a whole gallon of regular ice cream for that.
And then
But-
freeze dry it yourself
Probably not.
in your beef jerky.
But was it better?
dehydrator.
But what
know,
is
that's-
no?
You just take your scoops of it.
No.
This has gone so far off
No,
the
it's
rails.
the same thing.
What I was trying to say is, I could get regular ice cream. I could get a whole gallon of regular ice cream, which is 10 times as much, 100 times as much, maybe, because it's not dehydrated.
Exactly.
Yeah, for the same price. But you go, that was fun, and it wasn't that expensive.
Yeah.
You're paying
That's
for,
kind of
you're buying
yeah.
the novelty.
Yeah, you're buying the
100%.
novelty, and to a certain degree, there is a benefit to it. It's not like it's nothing. This is nothing.
Oh yeah, and that'll
The
never
fucking space coffee.
It'll never do
it's
it.
nothing. It's you can make the
You
exact
should
same
definitely
coffee.
check on it in 3 months and see if it's still counting down.
Yeah, that'd be great. Oh, it's 3 weeks.
Oh,
Yeah,
3
but,
weeks.
But
okay.
still
3
check on it in
days and
3
something,
months,
yeah.
and it'll still say
Right,
It'll
yeah.
still say 3 weeks.
Should.
Yeah.
The,
So it's like
Space
the Kopi
Roasters
Luwak. Yeah,
countdown.
it's a marketing thing for sure, but it still actually is a rarity.
True.
So it like whether or not you think that it's worth paying for it, that's up to the consumer. But it is an actual rarity, and it is something that actually happens, and it is something that is actually
Yeah, some douchebag out there will buy it. He'll buy this $500 cup of coffee bullshit.
yeah. That's the difference. It's like the first person to go like, well, we should make some coffee out of that, was not a total douchebag. They were like, let's see how this shit coffee is. This guy's like, we're gonna let some shit into space, and we're gonna charge a ton of money for it, and fucking douchebags are gonna be like, give me that fucking coffee. So I can, it's.
Well, I mean, he's
Yeah.
from
There's more
Dubai,
caffeine
so
comes in space.
you know,
Yeah, it's
the
the same
atmosphere.
idea as like the $1,000 fucking cocktails that you see at bars
with the
It's
actual
just-
piece of gold.
Yeah,
in
it's
them,
just
or
like
the
there's
diamond
diamond in the
or
bottom
whatever.
of it.
Yeah.
Well, of
course,
course it's
$1,000. You're buying a
$1,000.
$1,000 diamond.
But
We
here's the
have
deal.
this.
If you're buying coffee in Dubai, a regular cup costs $400. So I mean, it's a
Well-
minor jump.
Well, but an even better example is let's
it
say it is Dubai actually.
All right.
Yeah, yeah. That's,
There you go.
Yeah, it's Dubai.
That's a
Since
wrench.
when?
There's a wrench
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah, it sucks.
I'm gonna make
it's
everything come to
annoying.
a screeching halt.
What was the other one?
A Dubai is what you
The-
put over your
Barcelona.
Barcelona. Well, Barcelona is an actual thing.
Yeah, I know, but Dubai is an actual thing too.
No, Dubai is what you put over your
Over your
your bed.
blanket.
Yeah, it's when you're cold. Use a duvet.
Anyway, so here's the thing. So you paid way too much money to bring that bottle of rye to this stupid fucking show.
You're welcome.
That was your mistake,
And drink
and
it
it was
all.
your choice to make. But
'Cause I
if
actually
you,
love
if
you
you got
guys.
that, at
Not you, Griffin.
just an average bar,
Go fuck yourself.
Maybe
it-
later.
talk about. Let's think of that as a bottle of Macallan.
Yo,
Bottle of Macallan's $100.
$18 a fucking
It's-
for like a neat shot.
Yeah,
that-
$18
for us.
for
Sure.
1 ounce.
Yeah.
We do
So that would be
too
the same
heavy.
price. So it's kind of, $500 cup of coffee doesn't sound crazy when you compare it to that. But the cost benefit analysis for me is like, is that really going to be $500 good?
Oh, of course it's not. No.
But
no way.
that single shot, if I saw that on the menu and they were like, it's $18 for a single, and it probably wouldn't be. It'd be like $25.
It doesn't.
For that? No, because
No?
we have Hill Rock too, and that
Oh, you're thinking about Heritage. I'm thinking about like Brasserie and places like that where
but
they
I
mark
don't
that shit up.
even
So
we
bad.
mark our shit up. Our fucking Jameson's like 12.
That's fucking bullshit.
But we give
Regular
you-
Jameson?
Yeah.
Jameson
Fuck
should be
that.
$8
Max.
Yeah.
But what I don't understand.
And where
we
I
don't
work,
give you
it's-
1 ounce.
it-
We like if you order a shot, then you're stupid. But like we give you like 2-3 ounces.
It doesn't matter.
So
like
a
we just go to
double on-
Shotsies
like
and we get it
double
for
on the
free.
rocks. Yeah.
But you're paying.
Yeah, why you want to fuck around paying for liquor?
Yeah, I don't-
like an
it's
idiot.
ridiculous.
Just own several coffee shops, owe a bunch of like people owe you favors, and then you just go there and you drink for free.
The difference between
You just gotta put your hours in.
Yeah, man. And then you just align
you put your
yourself
fucking
next to somebody
time
who
in.
gets all these things,
Yeah,
and then
put
you
your
drink for
time
free.
in. You put your time in next to a coffee czar for like 6 years, and then you just drink for free forever.
No, it's been good. It's been good for me.
The thing about the thing about the space roasters is like the Kopi Luwak. There's a reason behind why it tastes the way it does,
Yeah, you
and why
can
it's
you
sought
can
after.
make an argument.
Yeah.
This is just like, oh, so you heated it to X amount of degrees.
Yeah. They're
in a
just
really expensive way.
they're just-
You could do that
Yeah.
here.
Yeah,
They're just firing a glorified air popper into fucking
Yeah,
space.
yeah.
Honestly,
Already filled with coffee from Earth.
So here's
Not
here's-
extraterrestrial
Here's
coffee.
the business plan where this would work. You launch coffee into space, right?
And
have
you
it come
fire
back
it
down.
directly
Nope.
into.
You launch coffee into space and you have it come back down. You do it with, some sort of ground-based rocket, comes down with a parachute, you find it with GPS. And then
gotta get those
you
Tesla
go,
rockets that land
and then you
themselves.
go, so we're going to take this coffee, we're going to sell it at a ridiculous price, but it's going to fund something.
Yep.
Seriously. Just like the
I
furtherment
still
of the
wouldn't
aeronautics
buy it,
industry.
though.
But you wouldn't, but somebody might. But if you go
People are
like, it ain't
stupid.
worth this, it's not worth this at all,
Yeah,
but it's a symbol.
I guess. I mean,
It's like
only
the
way
same
I'm
idea. It's like the same idea like launching your fucking ashes into space. It's just to say you fucking did it.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, you can't say shit.
Well, your family, your
Ever
family
again.
can say my asshole Uncle Dan
Spent all of my inheritance on this
wanted to
bullshit.
launch his fucking ashes into space, so my entire inheritance went into fucking space.
Yep.
Yeah, I would do that. I would, especially because it's getting cheaper.
I want to be a pod. I want one of those tree pods. I want to
Tree
be
pods?
Yeah,
Oh,
good
yeah,
luck
that's
in
kinda
Dutchess
cool.
County.
They're expensive.
Not
aren't they?
happening.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can't do it in almost everywhere in the United States.
Oh,
Really?
that
Why?
sucks.
Because you just have to dispose of bodies differently.
Yeah, because dead bodies like kill people.
I want a Viking
Yeah.
funeral.
Well, when there's
Yeah,
zombies.
you definitely can't do that.
Well, you can. You just
you
gotta
can
pick
if you
right
own the
lake.
fucking lake.
Yeah.
What if you have lake rights?
No,
Alright,
you could do it illegally,
I'm gonna
but your
make it
family
happen.
members would probably face prosecution.
If anybody found out.
It's true. You could do it like in the middle of the night. Right?
Yeah.
Have a big
In the
pile.
middle of
I
the
mean,
night
a
would be great.
Flaming canoe is not going to attract any attention
And
on
if
a
it
residential
Depend-
lake.
And if it's where I'm
residential.
thinking of, it's gonna look amazing.
Yeah, it'll
I-
look great.
You just-
Stars.
The most important thing is just securing somebody
to
who
Alaska.
can
There's a
shoot a
million lakes
fucking
there.
bow and arrow.
If you wanted to do it, you'd do it in a place like Alaska or in
Ulster County.
open
Minnesota.
ocean.
Yeah, and
Open,
when I
open
mean
ocean's probably the
and
only
when
way
I
that you
mean
could definitely do
Viking
it.
funeral, I mean I'm going to.
Yeah.
I'm obviously going to die first.
Yeah, it's just
like
it's you're
written.
gonna die, and then they're
And
gonna
then-
pack your wife and your dogs
who are
Yes.
still
and all
alive.
of your wealth.
Yep.
Who are still alive.
Who are still alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're going to put them on the boat with me
Yeah,
as a
it's
sacrifice.
gonna be all this equipment,
as a
so you
sacrifice
can
to Odin.
podcast from
It's true.
from Valhalla.
Have you
Yeah.
run
Yeah.
this past Brooke?
It doesn't matter.
She's fine with it.
Yeah.
it's going to be
Yeah.
in my will, so it is written.
So it
So it shall be
shall
done.
be done.
So it shall be
done.
How is it that is like we all knew that? I mean, you have an excuse. We don't.
I mean, the Catholic.
That's from the King and I.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was a Catholic thing.
It's in anything you want it to be thing.
No, it's from the King and I. the fucking musical.
So you're saying he knows because it's a musical?
Yeah, because he's gay.
Stereotyping the homo.
You
Again.
You get like a 50-50. I should fucking know
Look,
that.
he likes cock almost as much as I do.
Yeah,
So
almost.
When
Yeah,
it's
he's
connected
like
to some titties, he's
80% there. Yeah.
As long as there's titties and a
a feminine face.
higher frequency voice, I can do that.
I cannot make the comment I want to make.
Would you be?
Sure, you can do it.
No,
Go
I
for
can't.
it. Do it. Now. Do it right now.
To that?
You don't even have an HR department. Just do it.
Let's do it.
I can't.
He's not gonna do it.
I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, there it goes.
Because
it's
is he
still
pulling up a picture?
It's still set to pop up. Oh no. It's not working. What can I do? It's my computer.
Yeah. His computer won't let us.
I'm just trying to
look at
educate
trannies.
Christian.
I've seen
He's
seen the exact same slideshow you're about to show.
You don't
us.
remember?
No, he remembers because it was early
you
on.
played
in the
it
last
100
episode.
episodes ago.
We're gonna do it again.
Yeah, she's very
Boom.
pretty, but she has a giant penis.
Yeah, no, I just.
I've seen better.
You guys.
Well, she's very pretty for a person with a penis. I think if she
I
didn't have a
won't take
yeah.
offense to that. It's fine.
I mean, I think if she didn't have a penis, it's kind of like one of those that. Do you remember my futon? The futon that I had in my old house, where people would sit on it and be like, "This is a really uncomfortable couch," and you go, "It's actually a futon." And be like,
Yes.
this is a really comfortable futon.
I forgot. Yeah. It just all flooded back. Yes, I do remember that.
It's exactly like that. It's like, yes, she's very pretty for a person with a penis. But I don't know how pretty I would think she was if I didn't know she had a penis.
Fair.
Yeah,
There's no unbiased research here.
Yeah, I feel like she's a 10 for a girl with a penis.
She's a 10 for a girl with a 10.
Yeah. And that's right there. Yeah, way bigger than.
That's
I
a
mean,
great
I don't know
show
about you
title.
guys, but it's bigger than his for sure.
For sure. I think that's where we're gonna end it.
Wait, we're gonna end it?
Yeah.
No, we can't end it yet.
Why not?
8:55.
It's only 8:55, and
We have a whole nother bottle.
we have a whole nother
I'm
bottle.
not even
I'm
drunk.
not drinking another bottle.
You're not. Well, we may. And also, I still have another segment we haven't done yet.
What? What is it?
We still have another. Well, I don't know. Do we do
It's a
it?
Dead Radio Snack Time.
Yeah, we have a Dead Radio Snack Time.
Oh. All right. Well.
How
Do you wanna
dare
do
you
it?
cut my
Ooh,
legs out from under me?
Snacks? Do you just want us to leave? Is that
Yeah,
what
are
it
you
is?
done
Nah,
with us?
just like it felt
No,
like
fuck off! Get out of my house!
Hey, the last episode was almost 3 hours.
It-
We can't disappoint this
it
time.
just felt like the end. I don't know. I didn't know we had.
Because you showed a chicken dick and
Yeah.
you're like, all right.
He's like, I gotta go. And I'm,
I gotta go tug one out.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
think about I'm hard.
I'm upset that no one's on my side, so we gotta go.
It's not that no one's on your side. I'm. Like that's where I'm at. It's like,
Like,
if
great
I
fake
had
tits.
to, she'd be the one, but I don't
It's not
have
the
to
apocalypse.
at all. So no.
If you were the last chick with a dick on Earth, I would still not fuck
No,
you.
but I mean, if there were like 3 chicks with dicks on Earth, she might be the top one.
She might, but you haven't
But
seen the
like
other two.
any other girl would probably trump her.
Don't use that word.
I don't know.
Yeah, isn't it weird that that's
Yeah,
ruined?
I have removed it from my vocabulary. Yeah, 100%.
Dead. Radio?
Snack time.
Don't just stare at it, eat it.
According to Tanner,
Yeah, according to me, because
we still have snackies.
yeah, we do have snackies. Here's the deal. This was done
Here's the deal, man.
for. This was done for several reasons. One, because I thought it was very interesting, and two, it was also done to prove that I listened to the show. So,
I still don't believe it.
I
won't
wanted a
believe it until I
pizza.
see it.
What the fuck is that?
What is this?
Those chocolate covered bugs.
No, it's not.
and I specifically got the ones that were gluten free. Because there are some out there that aren't, and I don't fucking
Yeah.
understand it.
All
But
right, why is it called Hot Licks?
Yo, that's an
they're leading the way.
that's an ice cream store in my hometown.
All right, hold on.
The drunker you get, everything sounds like a title. Because why is it called Hot Licks? And that's an ice cream store in my hometown. Both sound like great titles, but I'm not going to write either one of them down. I'm not doing it.
Chocolate has been around since the early 1500s. Insects have crawled the earth into mouths since the Stone Age. It is said everything tastes better with chocolate. The sensory sensation of a flavorful insect covered with chocolate results in a mouth-watering experience you won't soon forget. Try other Hot Licks Insects products, Larvettes, and Crickets, and new releases crawling into a store
No,
near
no.
you.
Even that cover looks fucking bootleg.
There's a fucking grasshopper sitting in a chocolate hot tub with his fucking arms behind his head like he's getting a blowjob
from the fucking
Dude,
worm.
Look.
So here's the deal.
Okay, so I think I could eat a cricket, but I don't think I could eat that.
So here's the deal. What's funny is that I looked on Amazon and I looked at a bunch of shit on Amazon, and I found one that I thought was gonna work, and then I realized it wasn't gluten free, which I still don't understand because it's fucking bugs in chocolate.
It's got to just be flour.
It's something, but like
Yeah.
why? It doesn't make sense. So I had to order these from a educational teacher's website. It's the only place I can
you've been
find them.
flagged by the FBI for sure.
Chris Hansen's
Trust
coming
me,
out of here.
it's not the first time.
He's like, so what did you think you were doing when you ordered these? It's just like, I
Why'd you
wanted to
have a
make my
seat?
friend throw
Do
up.
you want
Like-
to have a seat? Have
Wait,
a seat.
are you saying you drove 2 hours just to watch?
Just to watch your friend eat these in a vest? Doesn't make any sense to me.
I have the weirdest hard on
Yeah.
right now.
Why would you want to make your employee eat chocolate-covered bugs while wearing a vest?
Well, that goes way back to childhood.
So, for people who are listening to the audio podcast, it looks like we have a small variety. We have white chocolate and milk chocolate. We have 2 white chocolate crickets, I would imagine, and 1 white chocolate mealworm.
Not it.
1 milk chocolate cricket and 2
Okay.
milk chocolate mealworms.
If I'm going to be forced to eat this, I have to eat the milk chocolate cricket.
Okay.
Well,
Because the
also-
mealworm,
I'm going
Also-
mealworm.
also,
if I'm gonna go, I'm going in.
Here's the deal.
going
Here's the deal.
hard.
I might throw
Are
up.
we asking Brooke to come down? Because that was
Oh, we
part
are.
of the
Yeah. We
are.
conversation. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brock! There's chocolate covered bugs down here for consumption.
As
I
we
can
hear
hear her
footsteps on the
The
stairs.
soft pitter patter descended the staircase.
My dog is down here.
Well, they'll
Will
eat anything. That doesn't
gladly
count.
Eat a bug.
She said, apparently you don't know your wife.
Brooke, do you want a chocolate covered cricket?
I brought them for you.
She's thinking about it. Oh, God.
I wait with bated breath. No one's forcing you, but
But be cool.
peer pressure.
Okay, again, I have to
Exists.
repeat, the only way that I'm going to be able to do this, if it's the chocolate cricket, there is
No,
no
I'm
way there
I'm-
can be
I'm
a
saving
wormy
it.
one.
All right. So we have.
Come on,
uh,
Brooke, do it. No,
No.
He listened to the show.
He
and
listened
brought
to the
them.
show for the first time ever, and
Not the first time ever.
Wait, nobody eat anything. I have to get this on video.
all right. So this is a big deal. One more time for the kids at home.
Dead.
Radio?
Snack time.
Look at that.
Don't just stare at it, eat it.
Okay. So we have Brooke, who wasn't here for this. We have 2 white chocolate covered crickets and 1 milk chocolate covered cricket that Adam has claimed. Brooke hates white chocolate. I
So
think
you have
that's
to- you have to
actually
eat a worm.
that's first on your list of
White chocolate.
gross.
White chocolate's terrible.
It is.
It's so gross.
It's not even chocolate.
I would
No,
im-
it's not.
I would imagine
Sugar.
If it's going to be a deal breaker for her, I'll have a white chocolate cricket.
Okay.
But I would prefer
Are you
dark chocolate.
yes or no? You're going with a no? Okay.
I mean, look, it came sealed in a package, so it must be legit.
yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. It's
Few
from
hands.
Honduras. It's great.
Oh, look. Oh, wait. We have an ingredients list that I didn't read off. Hold on real quick. It's a little angled right now. Crickets. Ingredients. The first one is crickets. The
It's
second,
the biggest
the
ingredient.
second ingredient is insect larva.
Ugh.
Oh, it makes it so much worse.
This is not okay.
Jesus Christ.
Tanner, I love you for this. This is my favorite thing ever. And then the typical flavorings for something dipped in cheap, shitty chocolate. All right, so guys, take your pick. Who's
We have
in?
to do it one at a time because
So
we have
we
to get
have
it all on
Adam
video.
with the milk chocolate cricket. Christian,
Just fucking worm me or something. Not that one.
worm me. You want chocolate or
Dark chocolate, the little one.
All right, little, a
I
tiny,
want the smallest
dark
bug.
chocolate. Okay.
I haven't eaten bugs since
Tanner?
I was a kid.
I
so.
actually don't care. I'll put almost anything in my mouth.
All right, so
That's
we'll
what
give
she
you the big.
Tanner gets the big slug.
We'll give you the big larva.
All right, so I want to get each of these on video.
So wait,
and we
you have
we cannot all do this at once.
So wait,
I want it to get I want it to get exponentially worse, and it's going to be a lot worse for me. 'Cause
As
I'm filming, so
As
I
Brooke
need to
disappears.
do it
Yeah, Brooke is just like.
the more
bucket I have down
I
here is
build up
filled
to
with
it, the
garbage.
more okay I am with it. Is that weird?
No.
Oh,
Makes sense.
watching everybody else do
Welcome
it first.
to every one of my grinder experiences.
Fucking write that down. Get some chalk. Write that down.
Wait, what?
Welcome to every one of my grinder experiences.
So
I like the long titles.
So let's
Size queen.
let's go with cricket. Who has a cricket right
So
now?
I have a cricket.
You have a
but
cricket. I have a white chocolate cricket right now,
All right.
and I have a milk chocolate insect larva. as it
Insect
says.
larva, yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
there's
I
a
want
bucket behind everybody.
I want you to eat yours.
Which one?
I
Let's
want
go
you to
cricket.
eat both of them.
No,
and
I'm
then
gonna,
give me your reaction.
Okay, so I'm gonna do white chocolate.
too.
I'm gonna do white chocolate cricket first, and then we'll do milk chocolate.
And then you'll
cricket.
bitch about how gross white chocolate is.
Yeah.
Because it is gross.
I
It's
don't
terrible.
hate it. The sweet candy is candy for me. I'm not a big.
So I gotta kind of pan around because we're filming on a cell phone right now.
Ah, yes.
But I wanna do something with this footage. So, so yeah.
What was that?
Chocolate.
Oh, I
Chocolate.
thought that was.
throwing
I thought
chalk.
that was the. I thought
cricket.
that was
Fuck
the,
this cricket.
It's
I'm
still
out.
alive!
One more time for the folks at home because I love this so much.
Dead. Radio?
Snack time.
Don't just stare at it, eat it.
Yeah, Patrick Bateman. Thank you very much. Here we go.
We good?
Is it good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does it taste like peanut butter?
No, not peanut butter. It just tastes like white chocolate. Honestly, it's a little
Yeah.
crunchy.
Because I'm
That's the
interested.
legs.
I'm interested to find out what the larvae comes up with.
Oh.
Because I've heard that grubs taste like peanut butter.
Would you like me to just go right into
Go
it?
do it.
Do it. Chocolate and peanut butter.
This is the grub. This is the one that is like difficult to look at.
I still don't want to do this.
You have no choice.
It's just good.
It just it's good. It tastes like
Apparently,
It tastes
according
like
to the
a-
package, they're a great source of protein.
it tastes like
Yeah.
a cheap ass candy.
like more by the ounce more than steak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this isn't. It's fine.
I'm going on bug
Everything's fine.
keto.
All right,
Oh,
Tanner.
it's my turn. Cricket or grub?
You got to do both.
Well,
either.
I know, but which one first?
Start with the grub. I think.
I would
Go
start with the
opposite.
grub and then go with the cricket. I would say the cricket is better because it's a little bit more crunchy.
All right, fine. Well, grub, slightly phallically shaped.
Mm-hmm.
Put it in your mouth.
You motherfucking man. Yeah, I mean, just tastes like shitty white chocolate with a crunch.
That's
Like,
disappointing.
it is disappointing. Like, I almost wanted to use the bucket, you know,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
like, I don't. It's not terrible.
But watch, we're gonna get around to me, and I'm gonna fucking throw up.
Well, that's called
With any
building
lu-
suspense.
With any luck.
And the cricket.
Oh, I'm still super nervous. Just for texture.
Ooh.
Oh?
So it tastes like any candy bar with like the Rice Krispies in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it tastes like.
Yeah.
Except
Kit Kat.
the slight part a second ago from the cricket that melted, and when it hit my tongue, I was like, "Oh, that's a leg. That's 100% a leg." Past that, I mean, it's fine.
There's a slight.
So just not great, just not horrifying.
There's
No,
a
it's fine.
very, very slight hint of salty richness to it toward the end, not at the exact end, but on the way.
Salty.
You know, 3/4 the way through the bite.
Yeah,
So here we go.
So
we have,
somebody's got to frame this because I can't see.
I took the smallest grub
on,
because this
Oh.
motherfucker.
You broke it. You broke it.
I'm trying to frame it. So here, you fix it. I'm trying to frame it so that it's not like your mom's house.
It's why we can't have nice
Oh,
things.
where it's just you're just my
We're-
face.
Oh,
now
no,
it's not
now-
recording.
Now you did something.
Everything was fine.
It wasn't fine. 2/3 of the shot was the ceiling. I was trying to fix it, and I didn't realize that
So
you have to move the
can't-
legs.
Yeah, you can't
Okay,
manipulate
got
that
it.
Let
through
him-
the static fucking camera.
No, we're good.
All
We're
right.
good
So
right there.
all right.
Put it
There
in your
he is.
mouth.
Put it in your mouth. Eat it. Don't just stare at it. Eat it.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
No, it's,
Yeah, right?
it really isn't. It's not. It's not
Yeah,
terrible.
it's like a fucking Kit Kat. It's
Yeah.
actually pretty good.
You know
Yeah.
what? That's a solid. Yeah, that's a solid.
So you had the
Description.
the larvae, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going with a cricket.
Yeah,
And
I
it
can
looks-
see
it
your
looks pretty
legs. I can
good.
see the legs.
Like, it looks pretty good.
yeah.
Yeah, the texture's not
It's
bad
like
at
a
all.
turtle, but with no real turtle.
It just
Like,
looks like candy.
There's exoskeleton in my mouth.
Oh yeah,
still.
100%.
Especially because like when I think of a cricket, I think of something this big.
They're not that.
Oh
big.
my god, a fucking like
That big?
No, crickets.
That big.
They
can get that
big.
Yeah,
that big.
like that big.
Yeah.
What are those
They're from
fuckers that
Texas. What are you
sleep
talking
for like
about?
10 years?
Everything's bigger in
Yeah,
Texas.
The little black ones
He's eating
that you
it.
find in the yard.
Cicadas. Ugh.
No, cicadas are not crickets.
No, they're not. But they're
Tastes like a
gross.
Kit Kat.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
Yeah.
They're not bad.
But I am getting some peanut butter.
Dude, I'd be down to eat more of those.
Yeah, I would
could.
definitely eat
I
more
could.
of that.
Yeah.
And here's
Yeah,
the
that was
deal. Again, the package did not lie. It is. It results in a mouth-watering experience you won't soon forget.
Hey, my mouth is watering.
Yeah. Well,
Watering
quench it with
for
some
more
gin.
I don't know if I'm recording
All
right
right,
now.
so we've officially eaten bugs on the podcast.
And
Well,
you're welcome.
See now, in true Bosch form, when I'm
Bosching along.
not like
You're not into it.
I'm not like blown away by the experience of eating bugs at this point because I feel like I just ate like a bunch of chocolate with some bug essence in it.
So do you need more bug? Do you
I
need
have
it
a
to
comment.
be bigger and or?
It's kind of like chocolate covered popcorn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see
So you
that.
get like this little
Yeah.
and
yeah.
The
it's
texture, yeah.
so let's be real. It's a bug's exoskeleton, is what we're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they're all
But
fucking
it's
that's
dried
the
out.
kind of
texture.
it's kind of like when you eat a bunch of popcorn and you have the little
That's
kernel
corn exoskeleton.
Yeah, corn
It's true.
exoskeleton.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
I've-
but
I've
it's
eaten
really not
other
bad.
bugs.
I would totally eat that again.
I've eaten other bugs like
Yeah,
roasted bugs and
lobsters.
stuff. Oh yeah, lobsters are giant sea bugs.
Shrimp.
But
See, and
when I
that's-
was
that's
in-
kind of the. Sorry to cut you
No,
off,
it's
but
fine.
that's kind of the mentality that Brooke takes. Is that lobsters, crabs, they're
big
they're sea
bugs.
bugs.
Yeah, but I mean, the difference is they're cooked. Like, I'll fucking eat a cooked bug, whatever.
Well, those
Hit me.
those were definitely
They had to.
cooked,
be
too.
Those were,
cooked. They're
like,
probably
dehydrated.
fried.
They were probably fried and
They were-
candied. Even if they weren't, I mean, they were heated.
they were
too.
dried or
Yeah.
something.
What
Yeah.
were you gonna say? I'm
No,
sorry, I
I've
cut
eaten
you off.
bugs in other countries, and I mean they're surprisingly they all kind of taste the same. Like it's really not that bad. It's like it's your head you have to get over.
That's
You see, I would have a lot more trouble eating like a piece of fish than that.
Oh my god, I'm.
Because I hate fish.
Oh, salty fucking dried ass fish. I'm.
Well,
A few
No,
weeks
you
ago,
fucking
I had
love that
I had
shit.
an oyster on the show.
So gross.
And I thought I was going to throw up.
The first oyster I had though made me want to throw up. I was
love
not
oysters.
ready for snot
I
in my
love
mouth.
them.
Fuck yeah, I love oysters.
I
Strangely enough,
like I
kinda
don't
like
I don't
it.
know if you listened to that episode, but
Heritage
I
has
equated it.
$1
I equated it
oysters
to
during happy
you know when
hour,
you almost drown in
Monday
the
through
ocean.
Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you get like the
yeah, yeah,
snot
yeah.
and saltiness.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it tasted like.
I am.
I
afraid
get
of the
it.
ocean.
I get it.
Yeah.
But like, if you put enough like seasoning and different things on it, and also if they're
But
not
it's-
super briny, like they're nice. They're actually
Oh, yeah.
really nice.
So definitely not what we're talking about. But this reminds me of when like in-laws, family members are like, you should try the crab dip. It's so great. It doesn't even taste like crab. I'm like, well, then why'd you put crab in it?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the way I am with an oyster. Oh, it's so great. It doesn't even taste like fish. But if it doesn't
why
taste
are you
like
eating it?
fish, why
you
eat
eating
fish?
it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
so if you like it, that's fine.
one's
But
the new one,
like I
the
can
brown
now
one?
say I have eaten bugs and it was fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
I've eaten fish, not fine. I ate an oyster. It wasn't good.
You
And
said it wasn't terrible, though.
it wasn't terrible, but it was worth $0.
All right, yeah, no. Yeah.
Yeah.
Free
So-
is worth the
yeah.
try.
So if I went to a restaurant and they're like, so we're doing dollar oysters, I'll be like, shove that dollar up your fucking ass. I'm not eating that. That's gross.
So, Heritage does dollar oysters during happy hour 7 days a week.
If you like oysters, that's fine. But
Blue
I
Point
just,
oysters, they're
I
very
had
large
it. It
and
tasted.
delightful.
It seriously tasted like drowning in the ocean.
But from
That's
what
a-
I've learned from listening to the podcast is that the extra large Blue Point oysters really aren't Blue Points. They're like half-assed Blue Points.
Horse
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, they're not actual Blue Points.
Yeah. And we also learned that farm-raised fish are fine.
it's the Bud Light of oysters.
Yeah. That was a possible title to that show.
Mm-hmm. I remember.
Mm-hmm.
I
Or
do
don't
you?
have an
Coors
answer.
Light.
I am not the chef, so
Listen, if you want to
I
impress,
feel like Tanner's been virtue signaling that he really likes the show for the last hour. He's just like,
No. When I watched episode
he's just
fucking
like, "You remember when
139,
you remember in episode 118 when blah blah blah. He's just been studying up for the last 2 weeks. He's like, I've listened to 112 episodes in the last 2 weeks.
I haven't slept in days.
Oh, this is still recording.
I
Oh, good.
just you, yeah.
Just me. All me.
You know the light looks great on you though. So
Aw, thanks, Boo.
I love
Lamp?
oysters.
titties.
I love lamp.
I still have
Titties are
fucking
good too.
exoskeleton in my teeth.
Do
It's
ya?
the gift
Yeah.
that keeps on giving.
It's a lot.
See
And
now
it's fine as long as you don't think about it.
I want-
because if it was,
I'm trying to.
I'm trying to think
I
of
kinda
something
got
that's kind of
past
like popcorn is really the only thing I can think of.
I
No, it's very
want
true.
That's a proper exoskeleton. That
I
thing will get stuck in your
want
molar.
bugs. I want like deep fried bugs, not covered in anything. Like it could be like seasoning on them and everything.
Do you know any
Well, I've
immigrants
heard-
from
I've heard a
Asian
lot
Any
of-
other country?
Yeah, I've heard a lot of country like they fry crickets and they're just served like
on a stick?
like hot nuts that you get at the bar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
love hot.
not
nuts.
the
What
ones you're
bar
thinking of.
has nuts?
I'm just sitting here. Leave me out of this.
No, like the spicy like peanut.
I would
and,
never
you know,
eat out of a nut jar at a bar.
There's so many things running through this. I would never eat out of a nut jar
If you put
in a bar.
let me tell you something.
but a
If I'm
nut
in-
jar anywhere else,
Yeah.
for sure.
If I'm in
Oh
a
yeah,
bar,
like grocery
Like,
store.
and I prefer them out of a sack.
Titty-
You know,
a
it's
titty
so much
shop.
better.
if I'm in a bar and I'm having a drink and like I'm a little hungry and you put nuts in front of me, I'm gonna suck them. So
Wait, what? Never mind.
That's a real ending.
Yeah, there you go.
Suck some nuts.
Suck some nuts. All right. Apparently,
I have
Grandpa Bosch has
Yeah.
decided we are retiring for the night.
well, you know, I got a wife that wakes up at 5 in the morning.
But do you?
I don't. At least, wait, I don't know. It depends on if.
Am I
it
opening
de-
tomorrow?
Yeah, it depends on if Sabrina puts me on an opening shift.
Yeah, I open on
on
Wednesday.
a Tuesday.
I opened today. It was terrible.
Yeah, I get over it.
Plus, there's a bunch of
I just-
there's a bunch of fun shit happening on the work chat and the
Oh,
managers.
yeah, I've been removed from all those. No one, I don't get any.
Well, it's because they want to say things about it.
There's a bunch of fun shit going on
fine.
that I need to look at. Like
It's not that fun.
Pronto.
I've been
Has anything changed in the
scamming?
opening?
No.
Because it's going to be just as half-assed as I've always
No.
done it.
By the way, what happened to the crafted cup bumper? There was one. That
No,
was
it's
like,
here.
Crafted cup.
Let's try it one more time. One more time.
Crafted cup.
That's it.
No, it's fine. I just missed it a little
What
bit.
is that lyric? The jizz kicks on the gear?
Logistics on the air. All right, well,
Yeah.
we'll write that down. What was it? The jizz kicks on the ear?
On the gears.
On the gear.
On the gears. It's the best lubricant they make.
Jizz kicks on the gear.
This has been enlightening.
It's always a fun episode, but you know what? I have to admit, I'm a little sad. Sorry, the microphone
got
just
away from
went
you.
away. I'm a little sad. I don't think we had one single bell ring this entire.
No, we had
episode.
one. Just
Did
one.
we? But
There was only one.
This isn't fucking Lord of the Rings. Like, it was a little sad.
We had a lot of innuendo, and we just
No,
Yeah, but
didn't go
nobody
for it.
nobody's paying attention.
No, I was intensively listening. Like, no.
He wanted to smack
I
that dick.
really wanted to touch that mediocrely sized black cock. Like,
It's really veiny.
That thing's a solid.
That's
What, 7?
6.
6?
No,
6 and
that's
a
a
half.
solid 7. But
Yeah.
it's super thin.
Is that
Like, it's
Yeah.
not. The girth is
Yeah, the girth's
unimpressive.
not great.
Yeah, like, no, I don't even need 2 hands for that. Like, no.
But if you used to, you'll
It was a
make him feel
gift.
really
Can
good.
you please stop criticizing it?
I know, right?
I would never.
You're body
I would-
shaming their
look,
table.
Stop body shaming the fucking.
I would
dong
never.
gong.
I would never criticize Bosch's cock.
I mean, okay.
I mean, if you saw like his other one, maybe we'll see.
Big
We
sh-
still haven't seen
HR,
it.
HR.
Big shout out to Gavin Burt, who is the
Dick bringer.
yeah the dick bring not the
No,
dick bear
there's
the dick
there's
bear.
definitely
Dick
there's definitely a
Behringer.
term.
No, it's the big
There's
dick
definitely
bringer.
a
It's
term
from,
like in the charity
Big
charity
dick
realm.
Yeah, I know.
Wait,
It's from
what
like
would it be?
90s rap. Yo, I'm the big
so like,
dick bringer.
So like a charity provides something for someone else.
Yeah, the dick donation.
Dick Nation.
No, dick bringer, dick.
The dick bear. The dick.
What do you call like a silent partner? Like a
It's something in the realm of underwriting support.
The
Just play the not NPR bumper. We're fine.
shout out to Gavin Burt, the Pied Piper of dildos.
Bring in the pipe.
Pied Piper of dildos.
For giving me this great gift and sending me a big box of cookies for my birthday. Always remembering me. Haven't worked with the guy for 2 years, but he still remembers my fucking birthday. What a guy.
That's a good
Gavin
guy.
Burt.
I have to ask for
Big
everybody's
shout out.
birthday.
Also, shout out to Abby for the Abster for giving me for
That was
finding
good.
She has a
some,
nickname now. Apparently, it's terrible.
Yeah, apparently.
everybody else likes it except you.
I
You
don't
just came up
dislike
with them
it.
on the show, I think. Didn't
No,
you?
I didn't.
No, I've heard this before.
For sending along a gluten-free, flourless chocolate something or other that was absolutely delicious to pair it with bourbon, which we paired it with rye instead, but it worked out nicely. Angel's Envy. Oh, we didn't have you guys taste the very sophisticated HSE Martinique rum. How about that as a finisher for the show?
You did eat bugs, so
Yeah, you ate
can't be
bugs.
much worse.
It can't be
Fair.
much worse than bugs.
Are
right?
we-
Yeah, but those bugs were pretty good.
Are we getting new glasses, or are we just doing
It's-
swigs out of the
yeah,
bottle?
You know, you don't need to.
Let's bottle it.
Just drink it.
Can,
out of
can
the
we
bottle.
can we bottle swig it?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that fine?
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it'll kill anything.
No one else is drinking out of that.
Ever again?
No, I mean, actually, other
Make
guests
some like
will
jungle
be,
juice or something with it.
It'll be fine, right?
No, I wouldn't even do that.
It's from Martinique. It's got to be good.
Martinique. His face looks so disappointed.
Yeah.
You get like a, yeah, that's terrible.
That's the face I'm looking for, right there.
Ugh, where's that
Yeah.
garbage can?
Yeah, Tanner's like, I've had worse shit in my mouth.
It's very true. It's very true. This is Grinder.
Like he's like, it's terrible. It's terrible.
It's
but
bad.
I've had worse. And
It's
Christian
bad.
is like,
What do you think, guys?
I mean,
Do you get the subtle hints of vanilla?
I get a subtle hint of
like a third world island
I
country.
Yeah,
I
tastes
get the
like.
subtle hints of the
like
Caribbean.
surgical steel
Yeah, it's-
and
it's really bad.
Surgical steel
not
and
Caribbean,
poorly
it's
filtered
Caribbean.
water.
yeah.
Yeah, surgical.
So it's
manganese.
piratey.
There's
yeah,
manganese.
it's
in the
100%
water.
Very
piratey.
piratey.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I should be wearing eyeshadow. Like that's how bad it is.
Right? Did pirates wear eyeshadow, or were they just like that, like sleepy all the time?
They're probably that sleepy all the time.
I feel like pirates probably didn't wear as many bracelets as
Yeah, it
that
seems
pirate.
like a waste of
Wow.
time.
Yeah.
right? To have all those accessories.
It's a lot of work.
There was probably a lot of turnaround too. Like, it's
Yeah,
not like
people
people
dying all
quit;
the
they
time.
just
Yeah.
died.
You
Yeah.
just never took them off, though.
Yeah.
You gained a new accessory, and it was yours for life.
It was Bill's bracelet, and I never want to forget him. He was the best shipmate I ever had.
Eric goes. We're really close.
Not yet. We're real close.
We're close.
But it's
No,
not.
you didn't get it because Ryan didn't want it.
Wait, here's the deal. I feel like I have to tell a story.
Oh.
And it involves pirates, kind of.
We only
but
have 12 minutes left of this outro.
It's okay.
No,
I
tell
I
the
can make
story,
this
it's
happen.
fine.
I feel like I have to tell a story because it involves pirates. It also involves
Oh, no.
Christian flipping the switch. So I think this is a solid story that needs to be shared.
This could be a finisher here, yeah.
Yeah. So my dad was in town. And for those of you who have not met him, he is the world's most boring man, as opposed to the world's most interesting man.
He
I
could
love
be
him.
listening.
He's not.
He's in Texas. They don't have internet there.
That's only halfway true. So he was in town, and Christian was drinking some. We were at the apartment.
Weird.
I know, weird. And we'd been working on the mall location. So we came home, cleaned up. We went to JD's up the road for a bite to eat. Christian stayed home. At some point in time, while we were gone having dinner,
He just made good decisions the whole night, probably. Right?
Yeah, he did. And and that led to the switch flipping.
While you were out.
While we were out. Yeah, we
Okay.
weren't home. Yeah, so this happened while we were gone. We come home to Christian, passed out on the couch, and watching Black
Sails.
Black Sails.
Great series.
The series
Stars
on
about pirates.
Yeah, exactly.
In the Caribbean.
Never seen
Really
it.
good.
So he's the Caribbean or the Caribbean?
It's the Caribbean in this contest.
Fair. So he was passed out.
It's not a Johnny Depp film.
Yeah.
I changed the channel because he was fucking asleep, and we were watching something, a Western, I don't know, whatever appeases my dad. And
Westerns.
He seems
100%.
like a spaghetti Western.
He's a big Western
He wants to
guy.
watch The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly at like midnight. And
Yeah,
he'll
when he's
stay
feeling
up and watch-
randy, it'd be like a bridge too far.
First of all, I'd never want to think about my dad, Randy, but okay, fair.
He's like, I'm gonna watch a World War II film tonight.
Oh,
I'm gonna
heat
watch
up the blankets. No.
Meredith, you better watch out. I'm putting John Wayne on.
Oh, Debbie, you get ready for it. So anyway, we're watching this Western, and Christian wakes up with the start, if you will, like, and looks at the TV and doesn't see pirates and is instantly very confused. And starts questioning me about why there aren't pirates on the television. And in the way that you cut out 17 minutes of Christian last time, like that's the way he asked me. Like pirates? Like where's the pirates? So in that manner, and I tell him that pirates have gone.
They went home. The Cowboys are here now.
Yeah, the Cowboys are here. And so, after many minutes of conversation,
Oh, Christ. I thought it was quicker.
no, it wasn't. Christian decided to get up and wash the dishes for the dinner.
I do
that-
remember this part.
Yeah, for the dinner that he had prepared for himself while we were gone. I watched him drop several dishes, thankfully not breaking any of them. So I get up and I'm like, I take a dish out of his hand and I say, you know what? Let me do the rest of this. Like it's fine. Why don't you just go rest? I'll do the rest of this. Oh, so
You've had a hard day.
you've had a hard day. So I do all the rest of the dishes. He's still on the couch. Finish the dishes. Go sit back down on the couch with him. And he stands up with intent. He has something on his mind.
Standing with intent.
Yes.
That's aggressive.
A purpose.
No. It was definitely standing with a purpose. Walks into the kitchen to the sink, right in front of the sink, which, mind you, this is not necessarily a short joke, just a matter of actuality.
It's higher than most people's height.
Yeah. So he's below.
I see where this is going.
Yeah. Unzips his pants.
Yeah, if I was standing in front of your sink, I would not be able to piss in it.
Yeah. Well,
You'd have to stand on your toes.
No, like
Yeah.
if you were sober, you could aim into it, but like.
yeah. If you're Christian
Yeah.
and short, you cannot. So he
A
unzips
Christian,
his.
or if you're Christian.
Yes.
Sorry.
Both.
So unzips
First, it's a sin, and then it's like me.
Yeah. Unzips his pants and proceeds to try to piss on our cabinets. In which I scream, "No, no, 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 no!" And he looks at me, and I said, "The bathroom is that way!" and pointed with vigor.
With vigor.
To which Christian responds with his hand probably on
I don't
his
want
cock.
to pee in there because I can see my penis in the mirror.
No, that's only at the cup.
No,
that's
Actually, in my
actually
mirror,
true,
yeah.
too.
No, you
Yeah,
can see your
this
dick.
is very true.
You can see your dick in my house.
Oh boy, can you?
Yeah, you can.
I was like, this is an interesting place for a mirror.
Yo, they were there when I got there, and I was like, all right.
So he, with his hand, I only assume on his dick, looks over his shoulder at me and says, with disdain in his voice, "I know." Puts his underwear back over him
shuffle steps
and shuffles steps to the bathroom, in which he apparently pisses, and then comes back out and looks at me while like trying to lean against the wall. And I said, "Hey, buddy, why don't you just go on to bed?" And he's like, and then turns around and like
That's a solid
wanders
impression.
off
Solid
into the night.
Oh, Christ.
I hate hearing stories about when I'm drunk. I don't want to know. That's why I don't ask.
And then there was the twerking incident at the
I remember that.
at the company party.
Let's not bring
Well,
that up.
You
'cause
remember
that
it because
involves my
there's
mother.
Instagram
he wasn't
footage.
that drunk yet.
Yeah, no, I blacked out shortly after that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Do you remember the time in which Cedric taught my mother?
Yeah,
No,
it was
that's-
Christian.
I have it
it
on
was
video.
Cedric teaching Christian and Tanner's mom how to twerk.
And she did it at the cup a couple days later.
Yes.
Ugh.
Your mom is
She's
hardcore.
Fire.
Wonderful woman.
She is a wonderful woman.
Well, we're calling this the Dead Radio Bicentennial, but we still have been compiling a list of possible show titles. They're not going to be used, but we might as well just go down. There's a fucking ton of them.
List.
The whole table is written upon.
I want the shit coffee. I'll show you
all
where
right.
my coffee pen is.
I want the shit coffee. I'll show you
Pissing
where
the night away. No,
Apparently
that's the
Christian's
wrong
doing
name.
this segment.
You want to sing them all?
I was gonna try to, but I ruined the song
I feel like
already.
you give him one more. We're gonna get a really good video out of it.
Pissing the night away. Oh, Danny boy.
Oh, Danny boy or Donny boy, whatever.
Donny
Oh,
boy.
Donny
It's Donny
boy.
boy only.
Donny boy.
And then we have drink the dread.
Drink the dread.
Drink the dread.
Yeah, because you know what? That's rum tastes like it had a dread in it. I can still
Yeah,
taste
it's
it.
hippie.
Fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
And then we've got it smells expensive. You know, whenever I do this, I feel like I'm hosting Double Dare.
What?
Yeah.
Rumber.
And
That shit was
then we've got let's stop this before it gets racist.
Which is my favorite, actually.
Like that's the voice I put on.
Mark, you picture Mark Summers?
Yeah, I do. I
Oh,
do.
he's-
Mark Summers
wait.
going, pissing the night away. Oh, Donny boy.
Oh, Donny boy.
Johnny boy.
Drink the dread.
Yeah.
It smells expensive.
So it smells expensive.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so
It
it's not
certainly
even
does.
that. It's the unseen narrator
Yeah.
to all those shows.
You hear his voice.
Yeah.
Mark Summers.
No, not Mark Summers. Like
Wait,
the
isn't Mark
unseen
Summers the
person.
creepy candy
No,
guy?
yeah, he is.
He's so fucking creepy and
the
so
host-
short.
Unseen person. So do you remember what was that
Like
show?
Newlyweds and shit.
No, the show on Nickelodeon where you were in like a pyramid.
Pyramid.
was not Pyramid.
Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Legends of the Hidden Temple. So
Thank
you
you.
had
I
like
didn't grow up with Nickelodeon.
That's why I
so
held
if
my hand
so
up.
and
Me either.
so does
Slow down, 'cause
Slow your roll, bro.
Ryan's
I
got
didn't.
the
I didn't. I
answer.
didn't have Nickelodeon growing up.
So you had the host going, so if so and so gets through blah blah blah, they win blah blah blah. That's the voice that I picture when I'm reading these.
If Catherine makes it through
Yeah,
this
so I'll do
advancement,
it.
she will not get touched by the
Yeah,
producer.
so it's So if Catherine makes it through this, she will not get touched by the producer. That's what he just said.
Was it nonverbal? Was I saying nonverbal?
No, you just said it out loud.
No, I meant like
so
incoherent.
So when I see a title like "Let's stop this before it gets racist," that's how I say it in my head.
Yeah,
and that's the way it should be said.
Yeah,
always.
And then we have a minor enema.
A minor enema. Yeah, was my bidet.
And,
gives me.
Alaska, the final frontier.
That would have won, I think. However,
frontier. The jizz kicks the gear.
The jizz kicks the.
No, it wasn't what was actually
the
said.
Jizz
but it's
kicks
fine.
the jizz kicks on the gear.
The jizz kicks on the gear. Yeah,
Like
Alaska,
logistics,
the final frontier.
Logistics
would
on
win,
the air.
in my opinion.
The jizz kicks
Well,
on the gear.
Here's the and there's this one. Welcome to every one of my grander experiences.
Yes.
That would have been I think that would have been a close second. But I think Alaska, the final frontier.
I mean, my vote is for.
Well, none of these are going to get used.
No, we know.
Yeah.
But my vote is still the racist one.
Yeah, let's stop this before it gets racist.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
I feel like if you could just do an intro with that audio, let's stop this before it gets racist. Dead Radio Podcast.
I mean,
that's a good.
Dead Radio Podcast.
Check it out. Let's stop this before it gets racist.
You see, you've got the third mic audio.
It's fine.
Where's
Well,
Let's stop this before it gets racist.
and that was the end of the outro. So we'll
And
just
17
12
minutes
minutes later.
17 minutes.
17 minutes.
of
We
the outro.
still have 12 ounces of whiskey.
And this
left.
happened last time we were here
Yeah,
too.
of
We
course.
ran out the outro, and
I do really like. So you're from Alaska, and you have this perfect like South Carolina. Oh shit!
You know, I've honed this accent, and I've been working on it for a long time. It's just
fuck! I'm about to die.
Oh fuck! I'm about to die. Yeah, no, that's how I feel every day when I try to kill myself. It's fine.
Hey, let's be real. He only
Real
gained
talk.
this accent because he fucked 2 of his cousins.
Wow, that was Jean. That was Tanner's mom.
I did fuck Jean.
That is exactly.
I didn't.
Wow.
Look,
Jesus.
here's the deal.
Okay, that crossed the line, and I want to.
No.
Well,
We've had this
need to talk.
conversation.
I need to talk. The first time Christian met my mom, they hit it off very well, and I told him the next day. I said,
I'm
"Look,
weird. I'm weird about
Look.
how this is going.
This is
It's
honestly
just like if you want to date my mom, I'd be all right with it. Is that what
That's
you're
exactly.
Wait for it. Here's the deal. I said, Christian, if you're gonna have sex with my mom, I don't give a shit. But I have 2 requirements. I don't hear it, and I will never call you dad. Like that's the old. That
I
was
mean,
it.
it's
That was it.
fair.
Past that,
That's
I mean,
She's a
I don't
really
really give a
nice
shit.
lady. I mean, you could do
Yeah.
a lot worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot worse.
My
And
hands.
I'm
What are you doing with your
strangely
life?
okay
Why aren't
with
you
it.
dating Tanner's mom?
She's in good shape.
She's got a house.
She's kept herself
Yeah.
together.
She works.
She's got a rich son to take care of her.
Yeah.
He's taking care of me, so like, I'm not trying to fuck that up. If I fuck it up with her, like, it's all fucked up.
Yeah.
You got to move out. Excuse me, what? Yeah, nah, mom's pissed.
Yeah, could you imagine Christian just like, Tanner, so this really isn't working out anymore. We're going to need you to
Fuck
kinda-
off. Get your shit.
Yeah, just distance yourself from all the properties
All of
that
us.
you own. And, maybe
Just don't show your face.
just, I mean, keep cutting the checks, but,
like, show up when we're in bed.
Yeah, just,
Leave
I mean,
before we
like,
wake
Thanksgiving is fine, but, like, more than once a week is not cool.
If you'd like to hear banter like this and more,
Yeah, just go to Crafted
check
Cup.
out the Crafted Cup at 44 Raymond Avenue in Poughkeepsie.
I mean, especially like on a Thursday when everybody's had their like one shift drink.
The Crafted Cup, cup is spelled with a K, .com, at The Crafted Cup on Facebook, and at The Crafted Cup on Instagram. February 16th, 7 p.m., we're doing an 80s dance party for a cause. It's to benefit the leadership education programs for youth across New York. You fucking cunts.
Sorry,
so many dirty hands.
The family, career, and community leaders of America. Jesus Christ.
Maybe.
They don't want our plug. Right
Go
now.
to theseasonedgroup.com/events for tickets. Check it out.
Try it out.
Try it out. We'll be there. I'm there till 10:30. So
apparently,
I won't be there at all.
I'm getting the fuck out of there at 10:30. So whatever happens after then is on you. This has been the Bicentennial episode, which is very similar to the Moss Spectacular, in which we drink a shitload of drink.
3 hours.
shitload
Well
of
done.
Did we hit our 3?
We did.
All right.
3
Yeah,
hours.
we're
and-
8 minutes past.
3 hours and 4
I mean,
minutes.
I will take a 3 at this point.
Whoa.
Oh, and on that
What are you
note,
up to later? What's good, boo?
Oh,
and on that note, we'll see you next week.
you know where I live?
Mm.
Let yourself in.
I seen you.
Who's coming in next week? Let me see here.
I
Hudson
know
Valley
there's-
Hank.
Oh, next week!
So
Hudson
excited.
Valley Hank!
Yeah.
It's amazing.
This is.
Yeah, we're
I don't
gonna
know.
bring a
so
fucking
excited.
handle old
We're
granddad
gonna
and
squeeze.
talk shit
We're
about
gonna
rap.
squeeze.
Yeah.
We're gonna squeeze him down the stairs and.
Oh, he's a big boy,
yeah, he's a
huh?
big boy.
Oh, I cannot
Yeah.
wait.
He's
I'm
a
so
large
excited.
gentleman
I'm
that
so
just
excited.
found out that he has a gluten intolerance. So
No!
You have so much in common.
lots to talk about. We're gonna get ourselves.
Did we hit all your talking points today?
You got all mine, for sure.
There was something about bad milk circulating through the Hudson Valley, but it's okay now.
No one cares about
No one cares.
Yeah.
Except us.
My milk foam isn't ideal.
Nah, it's.
I need to talk to your manager.
Yo, I've had to call fucking Crowley about their milk. It's sign in. I'm like, yo, what's up with your milk?
It's not so much foam as it is listeria.
No one cares.
Oh my
no one
God.
cares. We end before listeria conversation.
Yeah, no, I've never had to like call because someone got sick.
I will say that we do not serve the milk that is contaminated.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to tell. I'm not.
Nope,
even gonna
stop.
tell.
We're
So
done.
was there a recall and now
There
we're
was a
good?
recall.
Yeah, we're
Everybody's
good.
fine. There was a problem.
Well,
with-
not everybody's fine. There would be a
Apparently
recall.
someone
There are-
wasn't
At
fine.
least 13 people are still shitting themselves.
Yeah, yeah. And there's one
Just like
toddler
Bosch
that's
with
dead.
a speck of gluten.
Jeez.
That's not true. That's not true.
Fucking
That's not true.
And the
No.
goddamn show. I want the show to end. I'm gonna do this.
Hail,
All
Satan.
right. Goodbye,
Yeah, we're gonna
everybody.
go.
Yo,
Goodbye.
everyone.
that
We love you.
is a great salutation. by the way.
Porn. Wine.
One more hail, Satan.
Hail, Satan.
Yeah, that's how we do.
Uh,